Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. So glad you're with us today. We have an incredible show. I told you yesterday there'd be a little surprise today. Couldn't tell you all about it yesterday, but the grand reveal is here. We have a stunning yellow diamond cross. It is huge. Well, it's so, it's funny. It's a bigger size. It's a lot of diamond weight, but there's something very delicate about it. So really excited to debut this today. We've got a very special, it's a set of larger stones. It's all gonna be mostly pear shapes and some really pretty yellows that I know we've been doing a lot of exciting yellow diamond pieces of late. So today might just be the capper to the collection. We had that bracelet. We had the really special earrings, the hoops last week as well, the 390s. So there's been a lot in yellow diamonds today. We're going to celebrate finale with the cross. It is gorgeous. 305 in diamonds. Wait, do you see the price tag we put together for you as well? We have, a very special other new ring because this may be a sales show. Yes. Oh, let's not bury the lead. Going back to my journalist days, I must admit it's been a while, but I got to say 12% off, but I'm so excited about the brand new because that's what we do on Sunday. So you're still getting brand new. You're still getting 12% off. We've also got another piece that all diamonds, which we love, but it's a really beautiful new design. It's got bigger stones. It looks like a collage of different larger sizes in diamonds. And then in a band ring that's really like two band rings in one. It's gorgeous. I can't. You'll see it and you'll love it. Forget what I'm saying. I can't do it justice. But then we have some of our mainstays. Our Tanzanite emerald cut is here. It's a 6 carat 31. It's gorgeous. That's an emerald cut we love. Also a cute, forgive that I called it cute. That's not fair, aquamarine. But I do have a heart shape. It's very sweet. It's very romantic. It's got a little touch of whimsy. So we're going to see some gorgeous aquamarine. It's in a heart shape. Love that too. Also a necklace. Have you ever seen citrine in reds? Well, I've got one for you today. It's called red citrine. It's like the best of Madeira, so it's another step up besides we're used to seeing Madeiras in that golden orange color, but this is really a red, and we all know, what I've always taught you, is that in any gemstone family, whether it be diamonds or corundum or beryl or whatever it may be, red is always the most valuable color. So if we're talking quartz, we're talking red citrine, that's coming up as well. Moonstone pendant, diamond earrings, and listen, we got 3 wheels, 1 per hour. We're gonna see some great assorted rings. We've got imperial topaz on blowout and some really big earrings. I know that, remember yesterday it was about 30 seconds and all of our big studs sold immediately. Well, I've got something that's even a step up. They're still gonna be close to their designs, but really special. One's all diamonds, one's gonna be emeralds, and then a fire opal option as well. Bigger earrings that are on a huge discount. So lots of one-of-a-kinds as per usual. So our sizzling summer sale continues. You get 12% off. This might be the last day. So I don't know, there's a big meeting after the show, so we'll figure that out. So I can't even tell you whether this is continuing or not. So bottom line is you got to get shopping because this could very well be the last 3 hours that you have to save 12% off anything in the inventory. And that is vital because we all want to save that money. So let's take a look at our first item. This is a really special piece. It's diamonds. Oh, loving that. Isn't that exciting here? So this is really a good one. 1130391, getting you started here. It's like a mini highway. Because mini highways, if only they existed, right? We have 3 rows all brought together by these diamonds in the middle, especially the big one there in the center. So it's interesting. It does combine a lot of those motifs we love, like the highway design, the band ring, a little bit of that constellation design because the way the stones on the sides of the bigger stone look like they're floating right over there. So that's really special. And then of course you've got, okay, platinum in this one. It is 23 points just in that center round. That really is important there. And then you also have the 31 points in addition. So a grand total here of 54 points in diamonds. Loving this one. And again, one bigger center and then lots of different sizes and then even different setting styles, prong set, a little bit of bead set work there on the sides as well. Very excited to have you with us. It is a Sunday. Make sure you're also getting requests in. Obviously that hopefully goes without saying. You know we love those requests. So make sure that you're in on all of those before we wrap this thing up, okay? Sizzling summer sale. I know it'll continue to sizzle, but the 12% off does not continue forever. So here's where you get a chance to pick up a really special one, and it's under $1,000. And this is a good one. Let me show it on the hand here too, so you can get an idea of how sizable, or again, maybe not. It's really just a wearable band. I mean, again, it's like 3 bands in one, but still really easy to wear. Sits low profile as well. It's not even $9.99. We're going even lower than that. And this is where, again, every price you see on the air is going to be discounted by 12% when you say yes. So your checkout price gets even better than what you're seeing on the air. How special is that? And this one is $9.49. So that extra savings is going to take that even further down for you. That's going to end up being at checkout only $8.35. So really special opportunity when it's solid platinum, over a half carat, but really it is about that center stone being that almost a quarter carat right there in the middle. Hugely important, and $8.35 at checkout. So always good if you want to have a calculator with you. Otherwise, I'll let you know what those prices tumble down to. Best of, best of. And again, let us know what you're up to this Sunday. We'd love to hear from you. If you have a special request, get those in, because again, really probably wrapping this up. I don't know. It's the last, I don't know. Could be, could not be. So we'll find out here. And also the coolest earrings, if you love diamonds, in white gold. The coolest convertible style earrings, and I don't know how I got so lucky to have 3 pairs, and I'm hoping y'all only buy 2 because I'd really like a pair. But anyway, that's beside the point. I don't get to shop till 1 o'clock. So here we go. Oh, next up we have a Savorite, a beautiful Savorite. It's a larger stone too. This is a good oval. So let me know on that one. It's $8.35 at checkout. Here's our Savorite pendant. Look at that. It's bright, exactly what you want Savorite to look like, that very few do. It's 113-1737, and that is our bright, super clean, 55 points Savorite garnet. One of the rarer of the garnet families, of course, and yet seeing it in a pendant's a little more unique. This one is 24 points in diamonds as well, set in this Beto platinum that it's in. Of course, good size bail. That's our 55 pointer, and yet clean, bright. I'm not into Savorites unless they're really good, because that's when they show off the color they should, and that's got to be that bright green, and you're seeing it here. Really special, amazing clarity. Not a given with this particular garnet. Not a lot of garnets do have great clarity. They can really be challenged in that particular avenue. So we're excited to have this one for you. Also brand new. So again, I love the brand new. We have a lot of brand new, as I mentioned today, coming your way. So you're going to see a lot of discounts, yes, on pieces you know, but then there's equally as important a discount on pieces that are new, which is the best of all worlds, I believe. So let's get this under $1,000 as well, $9.99 for that Savorite, and then you're going to get a glimpse of that yellow diamond cross. I know you saw it from across the room, but we'll get you a glimpse as I show this on the hand first. And then, by the way, everywhere there's diamonds up top is all bail. So that bail's giving you plenty of room for your classic chains there. Let me give you the measurement. I like to do that because, you know, I don't want there to be any questions or surprises when you get it at home, except for, how the heck did I get a piece so valuable for so little in money? 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. And yep, there it is. There's your close-up view, or closer, of what we're going to see later. 3 carats 05 in stunning diamonds, in the yellows and the fancy cuts. But here's our Savorite, which of course you could layer. I always like to put the bigger pendant at the base and then have something maybe a little bit smaller up top when you do decide to layer your necklaces. But it's $9.99, which makes it about $8.79 at checkout. So that's our Savorite. And any requests yet? Not yet, but again, we're all probably getting a slower start to the Sunday, right? Big party weekend, of course. Not maybe as big as last weekend, but sometimes it is. At least it was in my area. Everybody was having a party last night. So yeah, 4th of July, everyone left town. I was the only one left in the city, and then boy, everyone's celebrating this weekend big time. All right, so here we go. Yeah, it was parties all night long in my hood. It was music going, like DJs, ballets outside. It was madness. But anyway, that's going to be our Savorite. We have a Trillion cut tan tonight as well. And then, oh, and by the way, I did have some requests about yesterday's items. So if you reached out to me yesterday afternoon and made a request, I have it here for you. So you can call me at any point and or check your emails and get the information you requested, and then go ahead and let me know if you want to see any more details, information about your pieces from yesterday, because some of those are still available. Also, we've got 1 pair of leopard opal earrings. I'm going to show you. This is just fun. Speaking of parties, if a jewelry piece could be a party, I think this is, yep, that's my nominee. And yet this is intentionally moving. Look at that. The diamond overlay that's your bail is part of this overlay design that reaches up and over your princess cuts that are sapphires. This is outstanding, bright as can be. We saw some blue sapphires yesterday that were princess cuts. That went very quickly. Now you're getting all these different colors, from the rare purples to the greens to the yellows to the goldens, into the padparashas, into the hottest pinky reds out there. It's 1119038. That item goes way back. So we're excited to have this for you. And by the way, it's a necklace, so it comes with a chain. So that beautiful link chain coming with it. You're getting almost 3 carats of your sapphires that are all princess cut, and then they're invisibly set. So challenging on all fronts because you're getting all those colors to be consistent across the way, but you're also setting them invisibly. Do you notice what that means? No prongs, no gold. No setting really, except it's the stones setting each other side by side by side by side. You can really only do that with these princess cuts, and they have to be precision cut, precision matched, and precision set. So you have all of that here for you. Very excited about this one. Coming with the chain, which is in 14 karat as well. You get the 7 points in diamonds, which is, again, I like that it does this little movement. Wouldn't do it much when it's on, but still something to consider. Take a look at this. This chain is 16 inches, but don't worry, you can always take it off if you want to and use a different chain, but look at that. Fun, fabulous, multicolors we love. Length of the piece is going to be 3/4 of an inch. We'll show that to you visually. Diamond overlay, love that as well. Actually, I think that's more like 7/8 if you ask me. So we'll amend that. It's just under an inch, and right there with this chain, which has a lobster claw closure. Like I said, if you don't do 16, please don't panic. Take it to your local jewelry store and trade it in for some cash money, but or give it as a gift. But look at that. And again, look at that too. That's our 3 carats of diamonds. Here's our beautiful sapphire piece with the diamonds as well. And let's go ahead and blow it out for you. Big time value. Come on in. It makes you shimmy. Yeah, you don't have to go to the party, but I'll tell you, this automatically happens when you wear it. It's just too much fun. The colors are amazing. So yes, feel free. Just, yeah, you need a little sunshine. You need a little happiness. You need a smile. That's it right there. That's the pendant to get. And look at the finishing in the back. So well done. I wouldn't mind it wearing it reverse one day. But it's down below $39.99. We're taking it significantly less than that and truly blowing it out. This is fabulous. We're going to make it $1,909. You know what? Skip that. Let's go even lower. Got to move some jewelry today. We moved a lot of jewelry yesterday, didn't we? I think we were all hungry to shop for some values. Well, take advantage for the next 3 hours. Let's do better than even $1,499. You got a big value coming your way. We only have the one. It's $10.99. And the reason for that is, well, that's going to go well under $1,000 when you say yes. It's $967 to get that home. So really, that one's gone. Congratulations. Let's stay with necklaces here and show you the tanzanite, which might have my fingerprint because I just touched it. But look at how beautiful this is. This is the tanzanite trillion 113-1704. Our band ring and our savarite pendant are still available, but that's not going to be long for this world because a lot of folks are just tuning in and catching up. It's hard to get you here at the top of the hour, isn't it? That's why these 24-hour networks, they have it made, right? You put it on and well, I don't mean you would work 24 hours. They don't do that, Tony. They don't make them work 24 hours a day. Don't worry. They do director shifts and all that. Their hosts only work 2 to 3. You know what I'm talking about, okay? And usually there's 4 or 5 hosts at a time. So it's, again, we're a little different, just one person, and yeah, you're going to get just us for 3 hours, only 5 times a week, which is why we got to make a point and take advantage of it because we got these big sales. And this is how we bring a 91 pointer. This is platinum, by the way. So I know, tough to tell, but it's that platinum piece with that beautiful quadrant of diamonds. I say that because there's 4, but they're not set in a square. They're set in more of like a diamond shape, and then you got your 91 pointer with 9 points in diamonds as well. So that's important. And then, yeah, the trillion is nice and rich and gemmy. We love to see that too, and we are ready to go. Don't forget about the savarite. Who got that beautiful party piece? Evelyn. I wonder if she was already shimmying and shaking at home, right? Is she having a party already? Just thinking about, ooh, when that comes in the next day or 2, it'll be out tomorrow, and she's going to have it probably by Tuesday, right? Because she's local. She's not far away. Am I right? I think she's here, like Southern California. So she'll probably have that on Tuesday. Evelyn, let me know the address. I'll show up to the party. Yep, I'll be wearing my best gems, and you'll be wearing your parties. Your party stones. I love that one. Congratulations. But this is the 91 pointer, and again, comes with this chain. Now, this time around, you're going to get an 18-inch chain, but it's adjustable. So you can make it a 16. You can make it a 17. You can make it a 17 3/4 or whatever you need. But this is really important. I'm not sure what's on my wheel, but I want to get you a closer look. Then we're going to show it to you on the neckline and the hand first because always want to get that measured. It is a smooth box link chain. Let me make sure you see it here from a distance, getting that extra chain out of the way here because it's right now set up is about a 5-inch, but you're probably not going to wear it that way. Here's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty the way the diamonds meet the top of the trillion? You've got the length here at, I would say, right at not quite 3/4, 5/8 of an inch. And then here's your adjustability. So it's that really ease of sliding this bead right here. So again, see how short they had it, but look at how you just expand that. All I did was just slide that bead and then boom, you've got up to 18 inches in length. Let's take a look at it on as well, so you can see it there from a distance away and watch that beautiful, rich, saturated neon color shine and do its thing. But we are so excited to have this one and one only. Shall we take it under 1,000? Yes, we should. It's gonna be, you know what, let's do even better than even $9.99. Chain included, tanzanite trillion. We love the tanzanite trillions. We don't see them that often, we know that. Here's what we'll do. Instead of $888 or $777, yeah, this is before 12%, and yet it's coming down as the most affordable idea of the day. It's $699. Pendant, chain, you get it all. And then it's really nowhere near that price actually, because $699 is going to immediately turn into $615 and change. So a great way to go and get that one for your collection, especially if you need the more casual, like we do a lot of pendants. But most of our tanzanite pendants have been historically much bigger sizes. So it's exciting to see something if you like the more casual, wear daily kind of opportunity. I think that's it right there. So special welcome to Kirsten's with us. Happy Sunday to you. Janae's with us post-birthday, and she's with us. Love that. Okay, good. So she's rested in here and ready to shop. Risa's here as well. Thank you, Risa. Hi, guys. Thank you. All right, you guys are all ready? Oh, you got a red citrine already. You know how beautiful they are. Someone's watching while paddleboarding. That's pretty fabulous. That's the life right there. Watching, shopping for jewelry while paddleboarding on a Sunday summer afternoon. I love that idea. Brenda's with us too. Hi guys, thank you so much for checking in. All right, so we're gonna move on, $699, but that's here. And then let me know if you love earrings and you want something with a multiple ways to wear style. This is going to be so it. Let me just set them down because these are too much fun. And honestly, I'm not sure how they're gonna set up for you because, well, there's a lot going on here. And yet, the option to wear them multiple ways, and actually, I didn't count up how many ways, but it's more than what you think at first glance, because this is, first of all, I might just set them like this for a minute, because this is what we call the lock, but really, it's just this really cool, I think, avant-garde style of geometric design, which is gold. First of all, yes to the gold. It's got the satin finishing, which really plays with the diamonds. I think the way that that gives you a beautiful satiny shine. It's not the shine that we're expecting with the mirror polish, but you see that satiny kind of look. This is wild. So multiple ways to wear it because of this. Now I'll set them up a little bit better for you. You'll see them on. But first of all, there is a smaller hoop there to start. So you get that option first. That's a smaller hoop that actually has two sides. So think about it, let's count together. You've either got your diamonds up front in the smaller hoop, which is about a 1/2 incher. You've got the diamonds up front or the gold up front, however you want to wear that. So that's just can be worn solo by itself. And I know we'll frequently show you a gorgeous hoop that's really wearable in this size that you love. This comes with it. So now you don't need to get another pair of hoops to wear by themselves because this all comes with it. So that's one thing. You've got the hoop you wear with the diamonds up front or the gold up front, but then you've got the drop, which also can be worn multiple ways because it has diamonds down the middle. So you can wear it with the diamonds up front, or you can wear it with the gold up front, which is that satin finish shine. So at least 4 ways to wear them, but then you have the option of perhaps, if you're willing to step outside the box a little bit, you want to do a little asymmetric design, you can do that as well, because you could wear, let's say, one hoop without the drop, one with, or if you have charms at home or other little pendants, you can put those on as well. So it's a really, really versatile style that you don't usually see, because usually a fine jewelry piece is, okay, there's only one way to wear it. It's kind of nice to play and to be able to create your own look every single day, or even day to night, or even meeting back to the office, and just change up the look that way. It's a lot of fun to do that. So we're gonna take a look at them, and then I'll try them on for you as well. I'm so excited about that cross. Yeah, I can't stop staring at the cross. Sure, who is it? Okay, I've got the tanzanite one more time. Did she want to see it up close?
She said on the wheels.
Okay, gotcha. So here's the tanzanite one more time. There's the tanzanite trillion. That was the 113-1704. Hold on. Yep, it doesn't like to be held by the tweezers. I feel you, Tanzanite. I get it. But there it is. It's got a fingerprint on it, too. Hold on. Let me just make this better for you. There's a way, and I just don't want to mess with our earrings here, but look at that. That's that trillion cut that we saw a moment ago. That deep saturated, lots of reds coming through as well, which is awfully nice to see. But then you're getting that beautiful extra, that 4 diamonds together up top, and really, really special, 91 points, 9 points in diamonds there, and that was in the platinum. And comes with the chain as well, which is that adjustable up to 18-inch, okay? So that's really exciting. All right, let's go up to our earrings here, and I'm so excited about these. It's 112-1757. I'm gonna be trying them on for you as well. 34 points in round diamonds. This is what we call the lock earring, but again, different. I don't know if I would call it that necessarily, but when you see them here from a distance, and there's not, I know that's solid, but it's not too heavy. So they just have the coolest look about them. Take a look here on the hand. I'll measure them for you. This is 34 points, but again, so many ways. That's how cool they look. There's that 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. But again, the hoop itself is about just under a half, so it's right about a half an inch for the hoop. And then again, diamonds up front or mirror finished gold. So you wear them how you like, but look at how cool this is. All the different sides to this drape or this drop style, which again is removable. So you can enjoy that as well. And that's really a good look, isn't it? Yes. Okay, sure. Let me do that. Hold on, I was putting on an earring. Let me get the Tanzanite back here, and then we'll flash the backside for her as well, so you can see that. We all love a good backside. Take a look. This is how it's done. Got to make sure that's proper as well, and it is. So that's the back. It's a pretty traditional basket, but it does have the carat weights and your platinum inscribed on that back of the bail as well. So there you go. That's what that one looks like in the trillion. So that one's already gone as well. And then I'm going to get that earring on for you. But again, so many fun ways to wear it. I'm choosing, probably no surprise here, but I'm choosing to wear all the diamonds up front, the diamonds in the front of the hoop, the diamonds in front of the drop, all of it up front. And so you can see all that beauty and where we've got our 34 points in diamonds. But here's what they look like on, just to show you from a distance. Love the movement they have as well. Not to mention they look great from all the angles, because I know it's a little tougher to see with all that satin finishing here. I'm in a darker spot, but you really see how beautiful that is set and what they do there and how they'll play so well. And again, imagine that if you wanted to take that drop off, you can, and then you've got just the hoop as well. So we're gonna make them under $1,000, even though there's all this gold that we love so much. And actually they're not even $9.99. They're only in the white gold, that's it. Actually got a couple of pairs to go around, so it's actually gonna be 3 pairs. So if you wanted to go ahead and get one as a gift for somebody, you can. Maybe you want to do the mother-daughter thing. That's fun as well. Or like you and a friend, back to the wheel will go. And then again, you can imagine taking that off, use it as just the hoop, or put it all together with just the mirror finish of the hoop or just the solid satin finish of the drop. So totally up to you as we take a look, but it's not even $9.99. Just getting started on a Sunday. Glad you're with us. And there it is. There you can see how that works. There's just different sides that they sit here on the wheels. You can see because it's actually a hexagonal style, but that's all solid in the gold. So it's a really cool look. And yeah, it's got a little bit of that feel of the lock style, but they're only $8.88. Instead, let's go even lower. So yeah, it's good to do $9.99, but we're going $8.88. That way you've got that price tag at checkout, $7.81 instead. Thank you on the Tanzanite necklace. We still have that beautiful Savarite pendant and also the diamond highway ring we started with. That was also under $1,000. So she's happy with the trillion. Fabulous. Well, got some of our faves shopping already, some names that are familiar. I know we're really glad to have y'all with us. Also, for those of you that missed out on the sapphire piece yesterday, that big necklace, I've got something else for you. We'll get to our leopard opals, drops. Yes, they are today. They're going to be drops. And cushion cuts. Are we not into these? Are they a little too modern for everybody? Multiple ways to wear, $7.81 at checkout, and a lot of gold. I think you know that's an older item number, and thank goodness for that, because if you had that made in today's gold market, it'd be a totally different story. So excited to have those. All right, coming up, let's get into our beautiful blue. It's our emerald cut blue zircon. I don't know if we're ready for this, but I got a huge one here. It's almost 4 carats in the blue zircon, and it is a stunner. So it looks like Paraíba. If Paraíba was at its best color, that's what it would look like. Then don't forget, we have our yellow diamond cross, which y'all are asking about. Well, again, look what's coming up here for you in just a little bit. This is going to be our new yellow diamond piece we have today. It's 3 carats plus. in the diamonds, and they're all bigger stones, but I love how it reminds me a little bit just the way the different cuts are put together. It looks a little bit like a stained glass window to me, but all in yellow diamonds, 3 carats 05 total weight there. You're gonna love that. So that's gonna be coming up, so stick around. It's one of our new pieces that we have. Let's go back to our diamond earrings, and then we're gonna show you a really special bicolor tourmaline also on the way. So glad to have you with us. I hope you're all having a good Sunday on this July 12th. Can you believe it? Already almost halfway through July. So very excited to have you here. Summer's in full swing. Our sizzling summer sale is too, but it's not long for this world. So I want you to take advantage. Plus, remember, there's a wheel per hour. So in about 5 minutes, I just want to let everyone know, because those earrings are still here and they'll probably still be here, which is great because I get to buy them. It's not, I might just get a couple of those because I'll buy them just for the hoops, because it's $781. It's tough to get a reversible hoop with diamonds. So, and I love a hoop like that. But again, let me just say this, Tony, because in about 5 minutes, and I want everyone to know, we're going to get to a first wheel. We have 1 per hour. And I wanted to let you know what's coming up first, because I really want to do this on the early side, because I have never seen anything like it. We have Imperial Topaz today, 3 of them, all similar enough to go on a wheel, but they used to be like $6,000, $7,000 a piece. Today, they're going to be marked down like I've never witnessed before. So I'm really excited about those. They're coming up in about 4.5 minutes. So we're going to do our first wheel. There's going to be a wheel per hour. They're going to fall at the midpoint of the hour so that you can kind of, get the lay of the land on the blowouts. But wait till you see the Imperials. They're coming up early because they are so important, and we got to do them before everybody else arrives. So you're going to get the lucky ones that get to see those early. But let's take a look at those earrings one more time. And coming up, we got the, shall we show you the museum piece of the day? It's our huge Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, this aqua is, look at that color. And the size is nearly 9 carats of that Sierra Santa Maria. Beautiful, is it not? And then the huge diamonds to go with it. So that's here. We have a purple sapphire. It's unheated. Check this out. It's an emerald cut. Now, I know we're used to seeing gorgeous emerald cut tanzanites, which have the blue first. This leads with the purple, but still gives you blue and red. That's also 2 carats 60 in size. Asher cut, moonstone earrings are here. Take a look at this. This is all just kind of previewing what we can do for you today. On the brand new front, those huge Asher cuts are amazing. Okay, sapphire time, because I know our sapphires have been popular. Let's take a look at this. Wow, this length of this chain is awesome. And then you get, look at this beautiful drop here. We're gonna show you what we can do in sapphires. That's going to be a multitude of sapphires. It's Marquise Cuts. 1130953 is your item number. It's platinum. It's a 2 carat 19 total weight, and I got to get another ruler here, so we'll do that in just a moment. But it's lengthy. This is going to have 219 of Marquise Cut blue sapphires. They're in the royal blue category, and then you get the 26 points in the diamonds as well. And so that's what it looks like. Now look at this chain. This is also adjustable, so up to 18 inches in length. But you slide this bead. It'll be shorter as you like. And then here's what it looks like from a distance away as well, so you can see how beautiful it really compares in size to our big yellow diamond cross pendant that we have. But this is that blue sapphire design. So really special. I'm going to show you up close as well. We'll get you the length, which is 1.25 inches according to the last time I had it on. So we'll take a look at it here up close. Don't forget about those earrings. They're still available. Plenty of bail here if you want to change it out for a DBTY. You can do that as well if you'd like to, but that's really a stunning piece. And look at those. It almost reminds me of a, I don't know, something about it gives me like a peacock feather vibe without the greens. It's just those blues, which is really working well as far as a wardrobe staple here, as far as if you wear a lot of blue or you wear a lot of denim, and we were kind of living in a denim society. I myself don't wear denim. Ironically, don't really own much denim, but most of the country, it's a kind of a uniform for every day. And so for those that do, beautiful piece that immediately corresponds. And even though it's larger, I don't think it looks overly dressy. It doesn't look like it's only for an evening gown, because who knows, we're not wearing a lot of that. So here's what we have in that length. It's going to be our 219, and it's very affordable. Platinum with a chain, box link chain, fully adjustable there as well. And then we're going to blow this out. It is not even $39.99 today. That's the old price. We got a new price. I will show it on the hand again just because I got my ruler back. I dropped it and had to go stretch and reach. So here it is. This is what, yeah. Previous time, we have a couple. So you want one? Yeah. One pair gone, 2 left. All right, I think we had 3. Yes, 3. Okay, so here we are with the length that is actually, you know what? It is a little bit more than 1.25 inches, but just, I mean, we'll call it 1.25 inches. That works. Let's go back to the neckline just in case you missed that earlier and take a look at that blue sapphire piece. I love how it, that's a good size. If you're interested in our cross, it's coming up as well today, brand new. It's our debut day for a cross and also a diamond ring. You will not believe because we've never made anything like it. And then this one's going to be under $2,000. So we're not leaving it at $19.99. It's going much lower than that. And you get a huge opportunity here. Save and save and save some more. And it's also not $15 or $14.99. Big moment here, and that is very, very special. And we'll do it for $1,399 instead. So really, really special. And that'll be $13.99, but wait, it gets better. You get that better value, which is only $12.31. So that'll be a special piece for one collar, chain included. Then we've got, don't forget, heart-shaped aquas here. We're gonna see the huge bicolor tourmaline custom-made mounting. Have that for you as well. Blue zircon, kunzite pendant. The wheel coming up now for the Imperial Topaz lovers of the world. Very excited about this. Oh, wait till you see, because you've seen them all before. Ironically, they've been part of a wheel on a discount, on a sale before. And somehow, some way, they all stuck around, which tells me y'all weren't here that day, because this was an amazing value back at a higher price tag. Call me on the blue sapphire. I'm moving before pieces go, because it allows us to show you even more. Now, let's show you option 1. Option 2, I'm giving you different colors to choose from as well. And not just different colors of the stones, while they are all the same stone, but isn't it fun to see a wheel that's gonna show you really the breadth of the colors that they're offered in, thanks to Mother Nature, just doing different things. No different than us as human beings. We're all a little bit different. And yet, look at this. We've got differences here where we've got the rose gold bridge. We've got another bridge that has instead white and yellow gold because white and yellow diamonds. And then here you have that imperial on that, what we call the cigar band ring, where all the diamonds are set within it. This is really important. And here's what we're going to do. Oro Preto lovers, this is one of the world's rarest stones. It's really tough to get a hold of. It's become, well, let's just face it, they haven't announced or made like some mega announcement because no one's really talking about this stone anymore, and really that's been the case historically because it is so rare. It's been very little that comes out of this mine, but especially in recent years, to the point where I check in with the mine owner a lot. We're dear friends from way, way back, and this is a family that runs all the important stones out of Brazil, always have. They're the ones that really are. They are actually credited for distributing Paraíbas even back early 2000s, getting Paraíba out there in front of the public eye, getting everybody to know Paraíba. But also, there's another rarity out of Brazil because this is one source in the world. So Ouro Preto, the one and only mine you can ever get this material from, and it's all natural. So as excited as we get when we have the rare occasion where there's a sapphire that's all natural, this is always all natural. Every one of them, every bit. Plus it's got, you see here, we're going only top quality here. Not a one of those is simply a yellow color. Instead, we've got either the choice of, do you want that more orangey golden pink, or do you want more pink to take over, where there's a secondary orange? It's really up to you and what your personal preference is, but each one of them has a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds, and we're very excited to bring them. So come on in, guys. We want to make sure you get one because obviously the price is coming down, dropping down to the level where they are sure to go. They're all three one-of-a-kinds. Take a look. The price is the lowest it's ever been by far, and so we're very excited. Don't forget about that sapphire piece, that sapphire and diamonds. I know it's a Sunday where we may not have everyone's attention. I get that. So we're doing extra savings, not to mention it's likely the last time we see 12% off for the next couple hours. So I would really hop to the phone lines and make requests too. But look at the bridge. They're all going to stay as they are. So you also get a choice of two-tone, rose, or white. So maybe that's how you determine which is your favorite. They're all really top quality stones, no question about it. This one's giving you obviously the most orange, but there's still a secondary pink. It's not like it's a straight up mandarin citrine color. Then we've got more pink here in the round, and definitely I would say the most pink is here. This is really a 50-50. This is pink really taking over. More pink in that cushion cut in the back left. All you have to do is dial. We've got one of each. We'll size them for you. And do you remember, if this wheel looks familiar, they were all here at $39.99 on a previous event. And you're probably thinking, well, so the previous event probably got them down to what, $1? No, but they were down, what, 10%? So that would have been $400 off. Great. Then you pay $3,600. Well, somehow, some way, that price left them here. And I know we're not all really well versed on imperial topaz because it's not that stone where you're going, oh yeah, I saw those yesterday at the store I was at the mall. Or I was flipping through the dial this morning and I saw people presenting imperial topaz. It's really tough to get a handle on what it's actually valued at, what it's actually worth, because you really can't make a comparison on this stone when it doesn't exist out in the worlds of retail. And that's what we're excited about, is that we're bringing them down to a point where even if you want to compare it to a basic stone, a stone that is everywhere, a stone that is available readily everywhere you look and everywhere you shop, fine, do that. But it's not going to be $39.99. We've got a huge value coming. This is the way you shop. Call me early because it's one and one and one, and that's it. And I know you have a favorite because out of the three, they're very different enough to where you're going to have your favorite. So let's get them better than $39 or $29 or even $2,500. They are sure to go. We've got a wheel per hour, which is very exciting. Love to see it. And then let's take them even lower than $24.99. This is already, I know from the math, that's already going to take it to $21.99 per piece. You get a better value. Watch this. And again, let me know what you missed out from the earlier parts of the show. Everything should go. Everything will go. That they're not going to be 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. That's why they're guaranteed to go. You make that call, you pick one up, the piece on the air is the piece you're getting, and there's no adjustments made except for to make it in the size you need so that it's arriving and it's ready to wear. Love that. It really is the good stuff. So let's not even do $2,099, better value for you right now. It is for, again, pick your favorite, and if you want a lot of gold, honestly, it's all three, but this one obviously has the most gold there, and then you can see we've got some other options. Love this pinky golden 50-50 in the rose. It's amazing together. We're going to take them all on down, and how about the premium yellow diamonds? And if you want carat weights, they're all well over a carat. It's going to be in the middle. You've got your carat 22. Over here on the left side, that big one, 124, and then we go over here to the 1 carat 32. So actually, that'll be the largest over here in that square cushion, all over a carat. Make them better. $1,999, which is $1,759 at checkout for any one of the three you like. So that's going to be 60 seconds. They'll be gone. Then we've got our first request of the day. Yay, love a request. Good means that we have got some folks ready to shop, ready to save. Carol and Ted, I like that. We have a, wait, what? Oh, okay, Carol and Ted, you want to see big diamond bands. Did she see our 2 carat yesterday and said, let's see something bigger? No way, which one? The 3.5? Yes. Okay, and she wants another? I love the way she thinks. All right, Carol, we're going to, left side gone. Let me try it on for you. That's the left side. It's the wide band. That's the 124 with the 53 points in diamonds. There you go, Jason. That's for you. Wow, look at that wide band. And it's white gold. White gold hopefully is okay with them. Great contrast to that pinky golden stone you have there. And that one's $1,759 like all three are. So congratulations. That one's gone. Now our 2 bridge settings are left, which is exciting. You choose either the round or the square cushion cut, round in the rose, which I'm not usually a fan of rose gold ever, but I love it with this stone because it's the match to the stone question. I can check. Item number is 1123300. And then the ring size on that wider band, which I don't recommend sizing up on, you can go true to size on that band. That is a 6.5 right now. Okay, so 2 left, bridge mountings, great looks. All right, let's move on. So Carol, I like the way you think. And it turns out this isn't a request as much as it is a give me another, because we have a request here that I did not know existed, meaning I've presented this and sold it out, but I did not know there were any available to show you again. Yesterday it was the 2 carat. I had a 4 stone band in the 2 carat style, 50 points each. This is the only band that we have that actually goes even larger than that. It is the largest individual diamond weight we have in a single row band. And let's put it this way. It's one thing to make a request for something that you want to see. It's another thing to make a request for something that you already own and love so much you want to come back for another color. That's the idea here. Carol, thank you, Ted. Thank you for watching. Happy Sunday to you. Got your request. This is great for everybody because we have a few available. We're going to show you the white, the yellow, and the rose. But here's what this is. I haven't shown this since it debuted, so I'm very excited it's here. Did not have any idea this was still even available to show. 3.5 carats of diamonds in not a wide band made up of 300 diamonds, actually, this is the 5-stone style. I had to make sure because I've had so many bands. 5-stone style, set side to side. What this is great for too is if you've ever struggled with a band ring not giving you enough diamonds where they don't really cover the finger, and that can look a little bit just cheaper in a band. This is going to be great if you wear a little bit larger ring size, like maybe you wear an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is going to give you the diamonds that go and complement all the way across the finger for you, which is very, very nice because I think that's what elevates the look. We've got, again, biggest diamonds we do here. Let me move those imperials aside towards the left. Let me show you this band. This is the white gold, and excuse if it's got any fingerprints because I was just wearing it, but look at how stunning. This is something that has not been here in a very long time, really since it debuted. We've actually, I guess these are the samples, so I guess we'll sell a white, a yellow, and a rose. And then we do have the yellow gold, which also, these are all different ring sizes. That one looks teeny tiny, but I'll try them on different fingers of the hand. And then we have the rose gold as well, which is a larger ring size. So we'll make sure you see them all. But look at how I'm gonna try them on in different ways. The best way to show off the diamonds are right here, up close and personal, and then get ready on this because it's 112-9558. It is such a lovely piece, but you are getting 3.5 carats shared prong design. So 4 prongs are going to be around every stone, but the 2 are really cinched in. We saw this yesterday in our 2-carat band, and just let's make no mistake, that was a different band. That was 2 carats, 4 stones. This is 3.5 carats, 5 stones, which is so impressive. And then you've got, of course, the 70 pointers that they are individually. That is a big, big deal. And look at this even as a pinky ring. Now, only some of us are going to do this, but look at how beautiful because it does have those larger stones. So, but if you wanted to, there it is in the yellow gold as a pinky ring. I just want to show you as a thumb ring. Look at that. That's the rose gold as a thumb ring, just giving you options here. Here's the white gold on the ring finger because why not? And if you want to get a couple, well, Carol's back for more. She already has, my understanding is she has the white and is thinking about a yellow gold. Well, what a day to get it when it's discounted this way. And again, look, rose gold is the thumb ring. There's the white gold on the ring finger, the yellow gold on the pinky. I cannot believe I've even got these to show you. This feels like a dream situation. It really does. And yet 3.5 carats of VS diamonds, outstanding stunners. Now on me, it's gonna be, if you do wear it as a pinky ring, expect that it could go just wrap around the sides where the fingers meet a little bit, but that's okay. It's not uncomfortable. I'm not finding it uncomfortable, and I'm doing that right now, squeezing my fingers together, and it's not. Just to check that out, if you want to do it that way. I think most of us are going to wear it as a band ring like this or this or this, but remember, we're sizing for you. And again, this is the yellow, this is the white, this is the rose, but also let's remember this is that gold's gone up since this was even made. The diamonds are massive. This is what, let's put it this way too. 1/4 carats are the average size of a single stone engagement ring. Every operator's online. This ring has a reputation. There have been a lot of you begging to see this again. And what have you been told over and over and over and over? It's sold out, it's sold out, it is sold out. Now you get it for the most incredible, what should be $11,999 price tag. And remember, today's the day to get it because you got 12% off, which is going to be equal to a lot of savings. But it also is going to be this incredible value where 70-point diamonds are not small, and it's really tough because obviously as the diamonds go up in their size, that's when they get really, really expensive. Diamonds don't have to be expensive when they're mere accent sizes. It's a different story when you're going up to levels like 1/4 carats, 33 pointers, that's 1/3 of a carat, 50 pointers, 1/2 carat like we saw yesterday. This is a step up from there to the point where 70 points, we're getting really close to a 3/4 carat individually times 5 to ensure that they go across the way. Solid gold, there's $2,000 in gold at minimum just beneath those diamonds, and then you've got a better price than even $10,000. And if you scout it in retail and you're looking at real, because again, most of what's out there right now is made in a laboratory. That's just the way our business is going. And again, it is what it is. It is. Times change, things change. It's the way we have to adapt. But compare this to any diamond that would be a lower quality stone. You're not going to find value like this. Compare it to your lab grown. We're going to give you a better value than that. And I don't know many people who are doing lab grown in gold because they're all doing sterling silver. So this is the way to get it. Okay, so we're going to do better than $10,099.99 or anything like that. We've got the white and the rose and the yellow. So get on those phone lines because here's the deal. I'm doing the very best we can. It may have gone up a smidge from where I debuted it. That's just the way it sometimes goes. But hopefully with the 12% off, because I know I'm not supposed to go below even $59.99 today, I'm going to try. and I'm going to make it better. And I know that this is a chance where, yep, if you were to wait another 6 months and let's say we were lucky enough to even bring it back, well, the problem with that is it's going to be even more money. So take advantage of it now, because 70 pointers don't come around all that often, and 5 of them together is really, and they look like 1 carats because of their millimeter size being as tremendous as they are. I can tell you about that because they do look like you're wearing a 5 carat band. They really do. And that is because the diameter of each stone, I am literally measuring it for you now, is a 6 millimeter, 5.5 to 6. So that is, by the way, a 1 carat diamond is a 6 to 6.5 millimeter. So that's why they look even bigger. There's such a small millimeter size difference, which is the visual you're seeing between a 70 pointer and a 1 carat. It's looking like you're wearing and sporting a 5 carat diamond ring, and yet it's not even $49.99, and that would be a huge savings right there of $600 extra off. Instead, going even lower, take advantage of it. It's Sunday, let's shop. And it's Sunday, this is a ring. The good news is also, I think it's really wise. We understand that during a sale event, we like to invest anytime. I don't, sale or not, we like to invest into pieces we know we're going to live in. The pieces you know you're going to wear, the pieces you know that every day, this is your everyday wearable style band. I mean, there's not a day that you have to leave home without it. It's just a beautiful, larger style, as long as you like big diamonds. If you're more of that petite, little, you know, diamond specs, this is not for you. This is the biggest diamond band we've ever had. But it's not $49 either. Let's go even lower for you and take it on down below $48.99 or $47.99, trying to make sure we can make this as affordable as possible. And again, take advantage of it because it's not even $47.99. We'll go to $47.77, and that's with a new, well, $4,200 is basically what that'll be after your 12%. So hopefully that makes it a lot more affordable because, well, you're getting a lot of savings there, about $600 almost of extra money saved on this incredible band, which again, largest we do, and I don't think there would be a much larger version ever, because as much as we like to never say never and, you know, set our own records, it's really challenging to do any bigger a stone and still get that 5-stone style going. It's going to be challenging to do that if you're working with anything in a larger diameter than that. So I would definitely take advantage of it. $4,200 is what it comes down to. Just let me know, operators. We have that white, the yellow, and the rose here, and it looks like, you know, the samples are going to be going out the door. So that's it. Really fabulous value, and what a deal to get in on today when there are 70 pointers 5 times over in solid gold and natural from the earth diamonds that are VS. Pretty impressive, and you see the sparkle and the snap they have. It's amazing. So glad we had that for you. Also, if you have any other requests, we'll get those in because we've only got about 2 hours left to go. So we really want to make sure that we have all those requests taken care of. And also there's a 3-stone style. So if you want to go 3 stones and not have it go as far across the hand, we can bring that to you as well. And that's going to be a little bit more affordable because, well, it's 2 carats in diamonds among 3 stones. So if anybody would like this one, here you go. And did anybody take those 5-stone bands? What color? Okay. Jason? No. Allison, are you getting one as well? You are. What color? Thank you. I just got to keep track. So here's our 3-stone style that's going to be a little bit more affordable. This gives you 2 carats. It's 18 karat gold. So I do want to remind you, we upgraded here on the gold. The last gold was the 14. This is 18 karat gold. So you can see here what the white and the yellow look like together. 112.9586, and then keep calling on the 5-stone ring, because a lot of you want to see this one and then make the choice between the 2. So there they are. This is really the past, present, future classic design that we love to see. It also is 2 carats in minimum carat weight. You've got 18 karat solid gold as well. So that's really important. Either your white or your yellow, only those 2 options here. On this one, rose gold is a no-go on the 3-stone. But it is a 90 point, so you're getting a just under 1 carat center. And then you've got about 55 points on each side. Well, I'll say a minimum, because about is because mostly they're larger. But again, 2 carats minimum, you're guaranteed to get. We always work in minimum carat weights instead of giving you an estimation. Yeah, it's a minimum carat weight. So you're guaranteed to get at least what's up there on the screen. And then you have this 3-stone, which of course is going to give you the bigger diamonds we've ever done in the 3-stone style, but also is really just that classic, whether it's an anniversary style, because it typically has been marketed as such because it's that past, present, future design, but it's also that great look, that meaningful 3s. I mean, we know that 3s are meaningful for a lot of people, so this is really a pretty classic look as well. I would say as classic as a band, or you could also stack it with the band that we had earlier, but it's going to be even more affordable than $47.77. Yes? Thank you. That pendant, the long one with the marquise cuts. All right, so our sapphire pendant from earlier in platinum is gone. And then we still got a couple pieces left from hour number 1, but it is dwindling quickly. So here's where we go. Instead of $47.77, because obviously got to make it more affordable than that, we're going to make this a really, really important value and keep calling on the 5 stone, but I know a lot of you wanted to see the 2 back to compare. So let's actually make this even better than $39.99. Let me try this on too, so you can see what it looks like. Of course, I'm trying on the yellow gold. This is really, I would say the 3 stone style is more, we see it pretty traditionally on the ring finger, so that's probably where you're going to wear it. We'll still take care of the sizing for you, but it's not even 39, 38, 37. Let's keep going. $36.99 it will not be. 2 carats in diamonds. Again, a little more important because they are bigger. They're bigger. The center stone is huge, and we're going to go $35.99. That's going to come down by 12%, so that means $31.67. Just a smidge over $3,000 to get your 3 stone ring today. And again, that's the yellow gold, so a testament to how bright white those diamonds are. When you see it on the hand and you're seeing it in the yellow gold, it's really not taking too much of that yellow and bringing it to the diamond, so they're just as bright as can be. So that'll be $31.67. So there's our 3 stone, and then of course compare it to the 5 stone. Let me put them on together just in case you are trying to make the decision on which one do you like better. Let me do that for you as well. So I'll try on, let me do the white gold in the 5 stone and the white gold in the 3 stone, so we can have as basic a comparison as possible here. But you can see this is what they look like on together. So obviously the difference being we've got the 70 pointers going all the way across, or the 3 stones, which are really meant to sit right there centered up. And it's funny how the 55, anybody else feel like the 55s on the side don't look that different from the 90 pointer in the center? That's what I always find with this one, is that they look even. So they really, again, this looks like 5 carats. This really looks like a 3 carat or more in that 3 stone style, and that'll be $31.67 for the 3 stone, and only remember about, what was it, about $4,200 for the 5 stone. So there they are together if you're trying to decide which look do I like better, which one's better for me and more appropriate for every day, only you know, but these values are incredible. So $31.67 there. Thank you for those requests. So glad we had those 2 options when they have not been here in a long while. Also, we have 2 of our Imperials still available for you, which is kind of amazing. And then let me actually bring this in. I know our wheel kind of moves a bit now. It's a new wheel, so it kind of is all over the place, but let me show you close up. Well, that's pretty good now that they're centered, but I'm not afraid to come in closer and take a look at that beautiful clarity, the sparkle, the brilliance. That's all thanks to those stunning VS diamonds that we love so much. So $35.99, let me know if you'd like to get it, and here we go. Okay, so here is what we've got. Boy, Becky, I don't even remember that outfit. I don't even know. I'm not even sure what outfit she's talking about, but then again, probably not surprising. Hey, Tracy, good to hear from you. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. Oh, good. Well, I can't conserve the voice much when I'm here, but I do. You will be happy to know, Tracy, that I have been on complete 100% vocal rest since last Sunday when I'm not here. So this whole thing started last Sunday morning, but I made it through Sunday okay, and then rested it completely Monday or Tuesday. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not kidding. I mean literally resting, not speaking at all. So like I have to have a little marker board, chalkboard, and do everything via text. But truly, Monday, Tuesday rested, Wednesday came back on the air. Ended up with nothing. That's why I wasn't here. There's only one reason I miss shows, guys. It's when I have no voice, and I'm struggling with that right now. So that's the only reason, pretty much. So yeah, and then I was back with no voice on Thursday, Friday. So, but I've been back with you for a couple days, and then of course the next 2 days I'll be back to vocal rest. So it's strict, and it's Tracy. It's steaming every hour, and it's all that. So thank you for putting up with me when I don't sound fabulous. That I appreciate you guys for putting up with it, right? Because we all get under the weather sometimes, even me. So yep. It happens. But let's take a look at what we can do next, because those are our requests for Cindy. And thank you again, Cindy, for that request. I appreciate that. We've got 1 pair of leopard opals, and we're going to do something really, really exciting. But yeah, vocal rest is a serious issue, guys. The only ways to cure this is vocal rest. It is the only solution besides, yeah, you can do the other things, but yep, that's it. drink a few gallons of water a day, steam every hour, all that good stuff. It's a lot of fun. But take a look at this. It is. Let's take a look at this really special leopard opal. It's on my hand. It's 113-1509. So take a look at that. It's our square cushion cut. They've got amazing colors. It's 1120 of the cushion cut squares, and I love when the turquoise blues come through. That's really exciting. So you got 11 carats, 20 of the stones, 7 points in diamonds, 1509 is the number. One pair only in the white gold. I'm moving along from our diamonds there. So if you want to pick up 5 stone, 3 stone, let me know. We'll help you out with those. Here's what we have when we've got this really special diamonds up front. I've heard that a lot, Tracy. Everyone's like, please don't go. Please don't be not there. But here we are. I'm working on it. So 1120, guys, on the cushions. And then here's what we have. Okay, I'm going to show you what they look like on. Let me borrow one, see if I can pop one on here while I have only one hand. We've got a very special look, and I do want to show you up close as well, because the leopard opals, as much as they, you know, you find they coordinate a little bit easier than, say, our fire opals or sometimes our crystal opals that can be really challenging to actually match and mate. But here they are, and I love that turquoise. It almost looks like turquoise, the stone, coming through that black basalt stone. Remember, one source in the world only, Sinaloa, Mexico. We love the 7 points in diamonds. Look at how special these are from a distance. And you've got a really important look here. I love when the diamonds sit right up there from the front. Take a look. Leverback style is obviously really easy to wear. And don't forget, our yellow diamond cross is coming up for you in this show as a brand new piece today. So we're looking forward to that as well. But look at how fabulous that is. All those really turquoisey green colors coming through. And then you've got a few extras, and I'm going to show you this one up close as well. But I wanted you to see mostly the perspective, and I'll give you a length as well. But let me go ahead and just stand right back up. And then here's what I'll do. We're going to show you. Okay, this is really something here. Look at that length that you have. Take a look. I'll measure them. So you can see not too oversized, but they are over an inch, inch and a quarter top to bottom. And then the lever back. But here's the view you've been waiting for. The close-up of both stones together, and you can see, yeah, there's still the subtle pinks and purples that'll come through. Aren't they amazing? And they're lightweight. You know, I know it's a big stone. They're about 5.5 carats each, but they're really not too heavy. Promise you they're not. Again, it's a really outstanding piece of jewelry here. And you know what we're gonna do? It's got that fabulous, look at this. Oh my, that's just, talk about through and through opal. And you've got, of course, all natural. It still is, no treat. We don't do any treatment to our opals. It's all the natural, no doublets, no triplets, but on this leopard opal, you're talking about the one source variety of opal. And we're gonna do better than $5,999, much better as a matter of fact. Let's make them more affordable for you, and it's a huge opportunity. One pair, so you see what you're getting, and here's the other one close up. So you can see that one to your eye level. One little natural in that stone too, but again, remember 10 power magnification. So that will happen in natural stones, but we're gonna talk about better than even 4,000, 3,000, or 2. Let's make it $19.99 for that earring. So $19.99 plus $17.59 at checkout. You get, and I don't mean plus, like add that, I mean plus the discount that you're taking, which brings it down over $200. So you'll have them for $17.59 and one pair only. So let me know if you'd like those. We are almost to the top of the hour. And what that means is, and by the way, it's our only leopard opal. I'm gonna show you a great top of the hour coming up that's going to be, our cross is coming up next hour, noon Pacific. But I'm going to show you that new diamond band we have that's unlike anything we've ever done before. So that's going to be coming up in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes actually. And then we've got the blue zircon to show you, and also the tourmaline. Jason, would you like these, or can we give those to that second caller here? This is one only. And again, make requests if you have them. We've got about 2 hours left, and this sale is probably, I don't know, it's likely ending in 2 hours. So I'm not harping on that because I'm not 100%, because I think we're meeting on that later this afternoon. But that's $19.99, but really $17.59, and let's see who's got them. And then yes, this tourmaline, what a way to end this hour. Do you know you can have them? It's whoever says sold first. Somebody's taking them. You're taking them? Okay, they're gone. Congratulations. Here is, I had to show it. I know it was shown, and I know they still didn't steam it. Oof, I asked for one thing. I know that it looks like there's something in the back. I can't get back there to polish it because it's got all this basket work. This is a clean tourmaline. It's a beautiful emerald cut First of all, I don't think any good lapidary would ever cut anything in an emerald cut unless it was clean, because that's going to show it off. So the leopard opals are gone, but we still have a few pieces left from hour number 1, and call us because we got 2 minutes left till this hour ends, and then we're on to our new ring. But here is our fancy 1125277 item number, our 10 karat 26 emerald cut bi-color. It says cushion, but it's clearly an emerald cut. And it's got yellow diamonds and white diamonds, custom made in a 2-tone designer ring around it. 97 points in the diamonds. Oh, yes, yeah, I got to get back there. I got to find a way. I don't know if I can. I don't have steam up here, and I should, as just discussed, but that would be annoying. And let me go ahead and show you, see if I got any of those. Yeah, not really. So I'm going to help you. Let me just, do you guys want me to send it back and then we can bring it up some other time, or do you want the discount? Let's bring it out, knowing that they just needs a little steam cleaning in the back, but what has that beautiful half and half yellow in the yellow and white in the white, just really, to me, I wouldn't do it with anything, but I think it makes sense given that you've got 2 distinct colors in this stone, the pinky peachies and the blue greens. And again, it's not even that traditional watermelon tourmaline we would sometimes see in the bicolor. It's different. It's got those unique colors where it is a peachy salmon tone, and then that perfect gradient, which goes into that subtle minty blue green. Anyway, we have one. It's $89.99 formerly. We're going to do a lot better than that on the price tag. And all you have to do is call and be the first, because we just had several of you miss out on the leopard opal earrings, which were brand new, and want to make sure that we keep everything going. But quickly is how it goes, especially as the show wears on, once everyone kind of gets the news of the day and remembers that, oh my gosh, we've got shopping to do. And is that sale still going? And do you want to take advantage of it before it's gone? Yes, yes, yes. But this one will be even better than $4,500, which is already half off, going significantly less than that, and it's not $45,000, and it's not $4,000, and it's not $39.99. And today you get 12%, and I can't guarantee that by the time I see you Wednesday. So here's what we want to do. It is $3,699, and that we need to consider goes to $3,255 instead. So a big difference in the price tag, just by saying yes and first, because obviously it's going to go. And remember, we have special wheels every top of the hour, every bottom of the hour, but every hour. And then our top of the hour, oh my gosh, coming up right now, the new designer diamond band. Let me try this on, and then we'll see who's got it. And then get ready for this major debut, yes, a debut during a sale event. Nothing makes me happier than getting you something you've never seen and getting to discount it on the first day out. So here's what this one, oh gosh, that's a beautiful stone. Take a look at that clarity. For $3,250, does that look like a ring that, listen, I shop even like, because you know, when you're in every facet, literally every facet of the business, you do a lot of looking at jewelry that's, whether it's an estate piece, whether it's a consignment piece, a lot of other pieces that may be made from a different era. And bicolor tourmalines have some of the highest resale value on the secondary market that I've noticed of any stone. They're super sought after, they're very designer, and yet that is a price tag that you would normally pay for a 1 carat of that gem quality. So thrilled to have it at that price tag. Okay, so coming up, there's going to be a very, very special top of the hour, which I'm very excited about. And it's interesting because now we've shown you a number of diamond bands that were not scheduled for the show. But as we welcome you in to our top of the hour, glad you're with us. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Blair. Nice to be here with you on a Sunday, as usual, right? It's a really important one, too. Brand new. The cross is next hour. So at the noon, as we hit noon here on the West Coast, you're going to see that cross debut. And then we also have... we have the incredible new band, and it's kind of interesting because I wasn't planning on showing you all these different diamond bands today, but they were requested, so we brought out the 5 stone and we brought out the 3 stone, and now we're about to show you something different. Those look very much bridal in a way because they are so traditional. This is a way to still get bigger diamonds, but it's anything but traditional while still being classic, because usually if something's not traditional, I don't think it's going to hit with a lot of you guys, because we're generally into the classics and into the really, you know, kind of structured pieces. This is really just a work of art, but it's taking those bigger stones, it's compiling different cuts together. You're going to see emerald cut. You're going to see a really, really, I know everybody lost their minds when I brought you the emerald cut, big diamond the other day, and that was in a band ring, very, you know, set up just by itself. This has more than just that big emerald cut. Wait to see this. It really is beyond description. You just have to see what we've created brand new for you, okay? So I'm gonna move that one aside. We're gonna bring out the band. Here it is. Look at this. Yeah, right, like my descriptions could not do that justice. Now we get to see why I'm so excited. And again, wasn't planning on showing all the traditional bands, but I'm kind of glad we did because it really shows off what a specialty piece this is in 113-1492. When we're talking about, let's take you on the tour, side to side, it is a collection of 4 different cuts in big stones. 113-1492 is all 14 karat gold. It's all going to be two-tone. So since you guys are lovers, and we are loving the yellow gold of late, but we still want to put the diamonds in the white gold. So we did the yellow gold on the outside and then through the inside of the band. And then you've got 210 among your marquees, your pear, your emerald cut, and your oval. That's 210. So those are averaging over 50 points a piece. Then you have white diamonds, smaller round brilliants that are set within it. So a little bit of constellation feel. 210 on the centers, 16 points on the sides, 226 overall, two-tone gold. And now to cool any place on the hand. And I'll tell you right now, if you're out of fingers, you're not, right? If you feel like, no, I've already got a couple rings on the ring finger and maybe I wear a pinky ring, this ring is to me the perfect candidate for those are kind of the larger fingers on the hand, the middle, the index, because it is a wider piece. It is that open work design. I love seeing the negative space through it. That's something that's not only cool and comfortable to wear, even when it's 120 degrees outside, and yeah, there's sometimes it feels like it is. Even if, right, there's always that temperature and then the feel like. Well, a lot of times it feels like hotter than it even is. So don't leave your big band at home. Still wear it, still enjoy it, but just know this is a comfortable one for you that is looking so fabulous. Let's try it on. Because again, new for us today. Haven't seen this. Take a look at that. Wow. It's really more fun to see it on the hand because you also realize that, yeah, it's a collection of stones, but it's also like, almost looks like the stones are just floating. That's the whole point. That's the beauty of what I call the constellation design, where it looks like they're floating in formation, but there's nothing connecting them. That's the look you're getting, but with 4 really mega stones in the middle, and then I thought it would be a little bit too blank or too large a space, so we decided to put the rounds in and add that extra in there. Let's go back up close and take a look at this really important band again, designer style and new. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra, we got your request coming up, so turquoise earrings will be on the way for you. But let's also make this really affordable because it is our top of the hour, and then we've got another big wheel special coming up at the bottom of the hour, and the next hour is going to be the cross, which is really important, 3 carats plus in diamonds and also bigger. But let's get this one out the door. As a matter of fact, here's what I want to do. Because, and this is a little bit against all the rules, but it's listed at $59.99. Completely understand because, well, there's really big diamonds. And 4 of them all different. Each hand selected. The marquise, the pear, the oval, and the emerald cut. And the order in which they're set is also, nobody would ever probably think about that, but there's a rhyme and reason to why they're set the way they are. The 2 more similar, I mean, the sides, I mean, it's obviously, it's all designed so you're going to see them at all times. They don't wrap around too far where they're stuck between the fingers. That's not the point. But when you see this, and you saw it on the hand, how pretty it is and how the gold is recessed slightly to the diamonds, so it almost looks like you added gold bands that are mirror finished to the sides when you don't need to. It's all one piece. You get true to size on this. It's got that nice tapering in the back and you wear it. Now, that's the price it's supposed to be today with your 12% off. Fine. But knowing that it's brand new, we're going to break some rules here and get you a little bit better. Now, obviously, we had a similar ring yesterday, but it was traditional. 50 pointers, 4 stones, round brilliants. Notice there's not a round brilliant in the bigger sizes here. The round brilliants are the accents that mix it up and put them in between. So that's special as well. But we're going to blow it out right now. Give you a really big value, and we're going to do it via the auction because that way we could go even lower. Because if it's $59.99 and then you would save a bundle, that's great, but I want to make sure it's even more affordable for you. So this is how we don't have to wait. And again, don't wait for a sale. The sale is today. It doesn't get any better or bigger than this sale, so we want to make sure you're taking advantage today. But as we look at it, I'm going to make it better than $5,000 to start. We're going to go significantly less than that and get everybody in so we can all participate and save a bundle while we're doing it. And it's not $5 or $4 or even $3,500 to get this going. Stays as is, two-tone gold. 4 stones, again, marquise pair, emerald cut oval. We love them individually. I think there's something to appreciate even more when they're together, and it's not even $3,500 with a $10 increment. Already have a couple of callers picking up the phone and verifying. Love that too. We're going to make it better than even $35,000. How about $3,000 to start? And then all that gold, really think of it like 3 rings in one, because you have everything that's setting the stones down the middle in white gold. You've got your extra bands on the sides, which are the yellow gold. Again, stays as it is. And $3,000, no open, not yet. But the way things are going, sometimes we need to give it a couple of minutes because there's a delay. So here's what I'll do. We have 3,000, nope, don't have it yet. So we're verifying 3. The ring is gorgeous, all bigger stones, and again, yellow gold and white gold, so everything was thought out, everything was customized, everything's perfect. And yet, okay, brand new, and I know this is so weird to see an auction during a sale event because we've been going through 2 weeks of this event. It's actually 2 weeks, and we don't do the auctions. Don't need to because, well, everything's brought down. And then we give you the 12% off. So we have no need to extra do any kind of extra as well. $59.99, brand new. Here's what I'll do instead. $226 in diamonds, but again, bigger stones. Not always the diamond weight, but how you get there. And in this case, we're going really big, great fancy cuts here and all the different varieties. And it's not going to be $3,000 to get it started. Let's go $25 to open it up and get things going and really amaze one and all. And you'll still get the 12% off. So when you win the auction, you get another discount of 12%. How about that? So an extra savings, even on the auction, $2,500 to get it started. Let's go. And $10 on the increment, I wouldn't even worry about that. Don't even worry. You don't need to concern yourself with that right now. Just get on the phone lines and start the bidding. That's what you do. Hi, you want to start it? Who is it? Evelyn. She's going to get us started. I know, we weren't expecting this. Auction on a sale. Here's what is going on. We've got 25. Don't tell me this is a one and done. We can't be doing that. Not when we're starting at, let me put it this way. I was going to start at 3 because that was half your price. So I thought, well, 50% off is a really nice place to start, especially when you have a huge savings like you do coming your way with the 12%, which is still happening. So be clear on that. It's 12% off right now, just to do the math for you, because sit back, relax, easy like Sunday morning. Don't worry about math. That would be $2,200 even. That would be under $1,000 a carat, which again would not be done even if they were all little itty bitties. What we would typically think of as an accent stone is a 1-point diamond. So imagine that your 226 was all put together by having 226 individual 1-pointers. That would be fine at $2,200, which again is your price tag right now, or her price tag. Got to get in. $2,500, you would actually go back by $300. That would be $300 extra saved here in the auction. So that's the beauty of this sale, which is probably winding down in about 2 hours. So get on those phone lines and let's give it 2 minutes. Let's just go ahead and send it out. We got to do what we got to do. And I know we're not expecting auctions on an event like this, but hey, sprung it on you because we got you away from $59.99, which I think is helpful. So instead of $6,000, now you've got it for $25 potentially, which is really $22. And we only have $10 increments, and $10 is I think that's a fair increase to go when you're still going backwards by like $300 at least. So to me, that makes sense, right? It hopefully gives you permission to bid and permission to go a little step higher when there's going to be at least $300 off, because that's what the 12% equates to. So that's fabulous. And 90 seconds left, and I'll try it on again. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh my. So see how it's a different way. We've had the 5-stone, we've had the 3-stone. Different way to do a diamond band. A little more fun here, a little more collection kind of feel, isn't it? 1 minute left, $2,500, it's go time. Got to dial in the next minute to be in, even to be eligible. And I know there's a delay to the broadcast. It's why we have to give 2 minutes, but sometimes that doesn't even seem like enough unless you're dialing really, really, really early. So make sure you're doing that. $2,500. Oh my goodness, what is going on? It's 22 right now for her. But again, 25.10 is the next minimum bid. I'll take power bids. I'll take a 3,000. That's where I should have started. Should have just held out and been stubborn. Should have just waited for a $3,000 open, but I did not. 30 seconds remaining. And then so we had that request come in right as we started this. So thank you for waiting on the turquoise earrings. Thank you. The turquoise earrings, I think it was Sandra. I've already lost it was Sandra. Okay, Sandra, we'll have your earrings coming up. I hope you're still with me. Earrings coming up. And yes, the cross is coming up top of next hour, 45 minutes from now. We'll get you that big yellow diamond cross, which is debuting today. So, do we have 2510? Let me know, operators, if anybody has 2510 or more. Yep, on the hand it goes. They're probably seeing it now, but let's try it on again. That delay, that pesky delay. It's like when we watch games together. My mom doesn't live in the same state, right? And she's got a different way to watch games. And we'll watch together sometimes, and she's like 2 minutes behind me because she's watching on, like I'm watching on satellite, she's watching on cable. So, like, you know, it's like everybody's different, whether you're watching on cable or satellite or on your phone or on your computer or wherever, right? Or some of you are just even watching on TV. Can you believe that? Some people still watch on TV. I know it's not like it's probably not the most in demand, but a lot of you do. It's funny, we can interact with everybody who's watching online, but we can't do that with the folks that are on TV. You know, it's so like kind of the old school way to watch, but let's just take a moment to shout out all the people that are still watching on TV, right? Or if you're like my mom, she actually streams it, but streams it on her TV. That's what she does. She doesn't get us through her cable, so she streams it, but through her TV. So she's watching on TV, but still online, so she's doing both. But anyway, however you watch, we're so thankful you're here, and even more thankful you're bidding. So we have 2510, yes or no? Got it? Anybody? Sold. Congratulations. Let's move on. So we're on our way. We've got turquoise earrings for Sandra. Thank you, Sandra, for the request. Always love. Now, these are big. I hope she asked for big turquoise earrings, because this is definitely what we've got here in 6.5 carats, a Sleeping Beauty, item number 9463. That's a 112 9463. And that is, wow, Pave Halo, 6.5 carats in your turquoise. Sleeping Beauty, perfection here. Matrix free, solid pure color, spectacular. 37 points in the diamonds going around and around, plus yellow diamond cross, 44 minutes. The countdown is on. Yay, yellow diamonds in the cross pendant coming up, 3 carats plus of yellows. So excited about that. I'm wearing it. I love it. I'm going to get one if you guys leave one for me. But here is the turquoise earring. And let's show them to you up against the ear because they're huge. Well, first I'll measure them as always. You know the routine. Here's, and they're finished completely in the back, but a centered post because that's really required. There's only one way to wear it since it's a round. But you can see here the diameter is over 1/2 inch. In its diameter, there's that centered post. I'll show them to you on. They're going to come with a nice oversized butterfly backing as well. Also in solid gold to match whatever gold color you ask for. Take a look at them on. You can see there that's got a lot of presence in whatever color it is that you're choosing to wear that day. This is going to be the turquoise gem that just stands out and matches like no other. The versatility of a really good turquoise is beyond. Let's go back up close and show you here what we can do instead of, well, they used to be $49.99. No longer. And 3 carats 25 in each of your round turquoise stones. Again, it's about that fact that they're also not green. They're true turquoisey blue. They have that perfect exact color you're wanting and wishing for, and sometimes can't get because it's just way too difficult to find, or if you do, it's out of the budget. This one is so spectacular. We're going to make it better than $2,000 or $19.99. So there's $3,000. Bye-bye. And now we keep going and not even ask for $19.99. Come on in. And you can change the gold. So if you don't love your yellow, I mean, turquoise looks great in the yellow, I think, but it also looks good in everything else. It's one of those stones that it can't look bad. It always looks fantastic because you're starting with the color of that stone. And in the same way it goes with every color in your wardrobe and every skin tone and hair color, it also goes beautifully in every gold color too. So that's exciting, but it's also going to be better than $2,000. Like I said, we're not doing $19.99. It keeps on going. We got the sales. I mean, this is the time to shop the sale. Get everything you've ever wanted. We got an hour and 40 minutes. That's 100 minutes left to go. And we got new, and we're bringing out requests, and we're doing all of that. And it's $14.99 for those big turquoise earrings right now, which of course doesn't mean you spend $14.99. It means you spend $13.19 instead. And aqua, wait till you see my beautiful aqua. The sweetest heart shape. Sierra Santa Maria, plus it's bottom of the hour coming up in 10 minutes. So what are we doing? We got an earring wheel for you. That's going to be huge earrings. They're going to be either opals, fire opals actually, all diamonds, or big emeralds in earrings that will be marked down. But first, $13.19. If you want the big turquoise studs you see there, and they're more than a stud. They're really that what we call the button style, because they are the size of a button. They really are. They're probably, actually, if you're talking about standard buttons, like on a men's dress shirt, they're bigger. They're bigger. These are the big buttons, like fashion buttons, like part of a, yeah, what you'd see on a beautiful couture sculpted piece, like a suit, that kind of thing, where the button is more than just utilitarian. It's there to be part of the design. That's what this is. Okay, so $14.99, but really $13.19. I got to show you this blue zircon. This emerald cut is dreamy, and it looks like this turquoise, but in a bright, clean, transparent stone. So turquoise are here. Hope, Sandra, you like them. If not, let me know what you're looking for. I knew we had some round drops the other day that might still be here. They were a little more affordable because they were smaller. But here is the new blue zircon of the day. It's item number 113, 1550. And this, oh, by the way, that bicolor's still here. So bicolor, the diamond ring we started the show with. We still have a couple left in our 5-stone and 3-stone ring as well. A couple of imperials. That's basically what's left from the show. So we are 80 minutes in. We've got 100 minutes to go, and let's get you that really special value that we've got on this blue zircon. $387. So 113, 1550. Yep, got the 113 there. I know, all different prefixes these days. It could be anything. But it's 113, it's a new one today. So that's why it's a 113, and then it's got that 387. Don't worry, I'll blow it out. It's gonna be a big markdown. We've got the 3-carat 87 stone. It's an elongated emerald cut, a little bit longer and more narrow than some. It does have 57 points in diamonds as well. And that would be our one and only. But this is what it does. That's the viewpoint we're all itching to see right there, is the way that double refraction plays with the cutting of that stone. White gold only on this one, and look what that does. Beautiful. Should be $99.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Wow, that's electric blue at its best. We've got a softer blue, but still a prominent blue, but an aqua coming up just a little bit. But here's our blue zircon. Look at that. Just lights up like neon lights inside that stone, but then they seem to glow beyond the borders of the gemstone. Here's what it looks like up close. Not going to be $49.99. It's not, wait a minute, we're taking it 75% off. It's $24.99, which you know by now is going to be about $21.99 to make that even easier. So for that size zircon, $21.99 at checkout, bye-bye, that's gonna go. But not gone yet, because you're probably just starting to dial. So call me quickly if you'd like to get that one and only. Stays in the white gold. We'll just go ahead and get it in your size that you need. Have that right out to you. Also have a big aquamarine, that purple sapphire. There's the most divine, I flashed it earlier, purple sapphire we have with a lot of reds coming through. Also have our big earring special coming up. It's a 3-set style. We're gonna show them all at the same price. And then for those that were intrigued by what I said at the beginning of the show about a red citrine, I'm gonna flash it here. It's part of a necklace. It's a round stone. Look at that. Have you ever seen a citrine quartz look like that? That's why it's part of our private collection. It's why we have so few to go around. We're gonna make it extremely affordable. And it's in any gold, but you saw it with the rose gold, which is kind of unique there to see something like that. We're gonna do that coming up shortly as well. It is a wonderful, affordable way to shop something, but it just so happens to be something that's supposed to be a lot of money, not a little money for a necklace with all that gold. All right, so we are just moments away from our earring wheel. And then we've got that gorgeous aquamarine. I'm also going to show you the big tanzanite emerald cuts. If you like emerald cuts like this blue zircon, stay with us. Want to make sure that you're going to get a chance to see that really special emerald cut that we have in the tanzanite as well. But let's just go ahead and bring it out. Red citrine. I'm going to show it on the hand here first and get you ready for 112-2549. This is, you know, I liken it most to if you've ever seen one, and I know I don't get to show them or sell them because they're really, really that rare, and I've sold a number of rare stones, but red diamonds are not something you see in natural form. That's the thing. There's a lot of people selling irradiated red diamonds out there, and probably soon to be lab-grown red diamonds. I'm sure that'll come about before you know it, if it doesn't already exist. I've not seen them, but I'm sure it's somewhere or it's in the works. But this really is considered, you know, the rarest stone in the world when you get to talk about natural red diamonds. This really, for the ones I've seen, looks the most similar. While it's still a rarity, it's just red citrine. So instead of being Madeira yellows or oranges as I show it here, my clasp went forward, I'm sorry about that, but look at this. The cross is coming up in about 35 minutes, but I wanted you to see the gorgeous deep color of red that you're getting with this quartz family gem, which is known as citrine. In the round, it's a 1/2 carat minimum, plus you're getting 33 points in diamonds. Notice the side diamonds as well, because not only is the halo done all in that pave, but you've got the side stones also. Here's what it looks like up close. And we've only got a couple available. Now, this is the rose. You can choose the white or the yellow if you'd prefer, which those would be classic as well. So it's your choice. Here's a look at those diamonds, by the way. Great big bezel set diamonds that you're getting as well. But see, that is really, I would call it like almost a smoky red. It's not like red quite like a ruby, but it's got a little bit, reminds me a little bit of spessartite. Or like I said, red diamonds actually have this color in their natural form. So excited to bring you lobster claw closure. 3 adjustable lengths all built in. That's 16, 17, and 18. So great for gifting as well. But it's better than $9.99. What? What makes a necklace under $1,000? What even makes a basic chain? Well, I can't even show it that way because that's not a basic chain. But just a basic chain shouldn't be just $9.99. This one's got diamonds and the world's rarest citrine. A level up from even the Madeiras that you've heard of and may own. This goes with anything red. Red, again, is a color that goes with everything, so you'll enjoy it for that. But we're taking it less than $9. I love it from a gifting standpoint because I think also if you're not sure what to give, let's face it, they don't have red citrine. I can pretty much guarantee you that they probably don't have a red citrine in their collection, even if they are a longtime collector of jewelry. It's highly unlikely. It would be also November's birthstone. Like to point that out, the upgrade to all the November birthstones, which is that gorgeous, what we see a golden yellow color normally. It's not. Hold on, not $9.99. They're taking orders already. Don't do it yet. Here's what it looks like again from a distance away. It's not $888 or $777. I still can't believe we're giving you an entire necklace. This is not a pendant. It is a full necklace, chain included, all attached. One great piece. Go with the white or the yellow if you're more traditional. Do that as well. Those are options for you. But it's also not even $777. This is unbelievable. It's not even $699. 12% off coming your way. Just call me if you love it. It's not $699 either. This is already $615 at discount. Watch me go even lower than that. Still give you that 12% off. You can get as many as you want until they're sold out. I'm lucky enough to have a little collection. It's a teeny parcel. It's a special collection. Every round went into this necklace, which is why we're guaranteeing you at least a 1/2 carat, but you're likely to get more. And it's $599 only for the red citrine and diamonds and gold, solid gold, not a plating. Just have to mention that when you got a price tag that small up there, and yet that price tag at checkout is actually going to be $527 instead. So big value there. Red citrine, I'll show it again up close because I love seeing the individual color. It really is different. It won't even look exactly like your rubies or exactly like your red beryls or like your rhodochrosites or like your Mahenge spinels, and it's only $527 and change at checkout. How unbelievable is that value? That's what you call why you're here and why you're shopping. And we've got our earring blowout next. We've got our top of the hour cross pendant coming up at the top of the hour in 32 minutes from now. We've got red citrines in necklaces going out immediately. So $527 and change. And for those of you going, well, I don't know about citrine. This is not like your normal citrine. It's not yellow, it's not orange, it's not even what I would call a golden color. It's really that cinnamon tone red. So good, but it's also getting busy in here. And I'll tell you, that's not going to last very long because of the quantity we have. Lucky to have more than one, not lucky enough to have an unlimited quantity. So $527 and change, great gifting moment. You could get 2 of them and spend a little over $1,000 and have 2 gorgeous pieces of rare exotic jewelry coming your way. $527, who does this on a necklace? I would say you'd be hard pressed to find a 14 karat gold chain priced that way. I know certainly out where I live, it's not going to happen. There is no $527 14 karat gold basic chain. And that would be just a basic chain, no red citrine, no third of a carat in diamonds. And this even is not basic because it's got the lobster claw over the spring ring. It's got the adjustability there with the 16, the 17, and the 18-inch O-rings and your red citrine. So I'm going to move on because we got to set up some earrings and we got to keep timely here because we have the halfway point of the show arriving. But let's get you set up with some gorgeous earrings that are going to be a part of a major, major discount. Keep calling on the red citrine necklace. Look at this. That's one of a set of gorgeous emerald earrings. And then we're going to bring you fire opals. Talk about reds. We got fire opals coming up. And we also have diamonds. So let's take a look first at our match pair of pear shapes. Yep, pair of pairs in the emerald earring. Then the diamonds really corresponding with that. Wrapping around in a double row. Love that it's open slightly at the top, where your post and butterfly is going to be. And this is a little bit of a drop. And then we're going to show you, let me move that zircon out of the way. Then we're going to show you the omega backs. Yes, I said it. We got omega back earrings with fire opals. And those are, well, look how delightful those are. Bright red flashes coming through on the Asher cuts. In our fire opals, they are, I know, we get excited when we see omega backs. A lot of fans of the omega back style earring, and that is one of them. Then we have, well, check these out. This is all diamonds, but not boring. Look at this. What looks like one huge marquise when you see them on is actually a combination of baguettes and rounds, this illusion setting style, and they're all diamonds. I'm going to move these back a touch. We're going to just, and these will all be seen with the measurement on the ear. You'll get a good look at how they're going to rest on the ear. But look at that. It could be worn north to south or east to west, or at a subtle diagonal if you want a bit of an ear crawler look. That earring would qualify as something that can work that way for you. And then you see the really what's going to pay off in the look visually of one huge marquise cut. So we've got all the individual carat weights waiting for you as you call and request them. But the beauty of this is, I like it, fire and ice. But what about the emeralds? They got a little bit of both, right? I like that. Fire, ice, and nature, because we've got the fire opals. I'm going to guess they all have their amount of ice around them because they all are going to bring you diamonds. Even the fire opals, they've got the diamonds around them, classic halo. The emeralds do that double wraparound design in that halo, little bit of open work at the top. And then you've got the marquise cuts are really beautiful, aren't they? They're big. I'm going to give you a carat 58 in diamonds. So obviously most diamond weight is going to happen through your all white diamond earrings. And they're also 18 karat gold or platinum or 14 karats. I'm going to walk you through which is which, so you get to know them a little bit better, but they're all on blowout. They're all going to be really heavily reduced. Of course, whatever price we end up at as our discounted real price, you get 12% off as well. So take a look here and let's get you a better value. So let me walk you through. This is the 18 karat gold. Is with our diamond earrings. You've got platinum here in the middle with the emeralds, which this one moved a little bit, but that's okay because that's actually how they sit. And then we got the fire opals in 14 karat gold. So you're gonna actually leave them as they are. So white gold, platinum, and you can leave those in the white gold there on the fire opals, but an incredible value. Like I said, wheel every hour. It's at the midpoint of every hour. So here we are with our only earring blowout wheel of the day, and a really exciting time to pick up your favorites. Again, omega backs just on the right side. The other two are post backs. So here are your diamond earrings. Here are your emeralds. I love the way these sit. They're actually going to give you a little bit of drop, but see how the emerald is set off to its side. So there's a little left-right design action going on here. And then we'll show them on, but call me with your favorites. We can always talk carat weights then. And, ooh, the minimum price of any pair here was $79.99, but that's a was. That's in the past now. We're talking about the present, which is so much better because we got some big old discounts here. Better than $79, better than $69, $59, $49, $39, only one pair of each. You let me know which one is your favorite. We'll make sure that you get them in short order because nothing can be changed on these. I mean, they're earrings, they don't need sizing. The metals stay as they are, so they can be out to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, it's not a holiday, we're shipping tomorrow. And boy, do we have a lot of shipping to do from these last just few hours, yesterday and today. I'll tell you what I'll do right now. Not even $29.99. Which one do you have your eye on? Let me know, operators. Which one? Fire opals? Oh, you both want the fire, oh boy. Fire opals are 113-1278. Better take a look at those now. It's probably the Omega box we love. The fact their Asher cuts are really unique. Here's what they look like from a distance. I'll measure them for you. We'll try them on. We got two people talking about one pair of earrings here. Not unusual, and look at that. 1/2 inch is the length and width. They are square, and we're gonna do better than $29.99, your choice of, but I have one pair of each. I'm so sad about that, because we've got 7 people on the phone lines for 3 pairs of earrings already, and I'm not to my lowest price yet. And this is what the fire opals look like on, since that's what everybody's asking about first. There they are. Yay! Love those fire opals, love the fact they're Ashers, and look at how they sit perfectly, yes. You got it. Emeralds are next, so we'll go back up close and give you a look at the emeralds next, which are going to be 1128897, and nobody is paying $29.99 because you're getting them for better, and I'm not just talking about 12% either. We're talking about $2,888 as we measure the emeralds and then try them on for you. Here's the measurement on the emerald, which is 3/4 of an inch. They have the post at the top, and then I'll show you how they look on. And 12% off, by the way. Take a look. There are the emeralds for your caller, $28.88. But you get a better discount than that because, of course, we know where the, look at that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at the glow of that emerald. Back to the wheel we'll go. And we've got them for, keep in mind where that takes you. That's going to be $25.41 for your last and final price there. All right, so those are all still here. Let's keep moving. That's our best value. Sounds like we're melting. We're doing some melting today. Yes? I can. Did you already take it, or are you thinking about it? You got it. Let's show the emerald cut blue zircon one more time. That is for who? Well, it was $15.50 is the number. So we'll bring up the information for you again, and then take a look at this. And then let me clean up that wheel a little bit from all those earrings. Here it is. And now I'll move the earrings aside, but take a look at that. That is outstanding. This was, I'm going to come in a little closer, obviously, because we don't have 3 pieces, we have 1. So we can come in a little closer on this blue zircon and run over here. 387 is the carat weight. Also has 57 points in diamonds. That one's in 18 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 14 karat. And let's take a look at that. That's what, do you love how it just came like from, it's like the over the shoulder and then boom, right there. Oh, hello. Hi. I'm here and I'm looking fabulous and everybody's staring at my ring. Why'd I even bother putting on an outfit? Everyone's looking at the ring. Okay, well, you got to do that. Yeah, you got to do it. But look at that. You think anybody's going to be looking at anything else besides that ring? That is it's like a magnet for your eyes. Everybody's just going to pay attention to that gorgeous neon, that saturation, that beauty, that bright. And by the way, it's $21.99 instead. So that is one of a kind. Diamonds are classic there on the sides. Take full advantage of that one, and we'll see who's got it. It's a one only. We are halfway through the show, so if you have any last minute requests for us, kind of there, because we've got a few scheduled things here, like the big, gorgeous, brand new diamond cross, and we'll have another ring wheel later, and then of course we've got $24.99. I guess that one's still here at the moment. Still have a gorgeous aqua. It's a heart shape. And some yellow diamond earrings that are a lot of fun. They're actually like a heart shape, but not exact. We'll talk about that. Okay, so coming up, I do have one beautiful moonstone pendant. And again, we would love your request. We've only had, what, 2 or 3 today? Kind of shocking for what could be the very last hour and 20 minutes of our sale. So 12% off. Take advantage of that. Also, $21.99 on this one. And then also we have moonstone earrings and a pendant that all work together. But this one's still here, and that is a massive size to get for $21.99. Blue zircon, completely extinct of a gemstone. Really unusual to see it in that elongated emerald cut. 4 carat size as well. Just so stunning. And that's going to be for one caller only. Remember, that is under $2,200 if you'd like to get it. So hurry to the phones on that one. We'll show you a really special emerald cut tanzanite later. Still working on the price on that one. Not loving it, so we're going to help you with that too. And then look at this kunzite pendant, Asher cut, and neons. Hello. That's a one only. And then for pendant lovers, cross pendant coming up in 22 minutes. Not much longer to wait on the cross pendant that I'm wearing that's new, brand new and very limited. I wish we had more, but it's probably not even a Sunday item because we just have so few, but we'll do it. So this is 113-1457 coming your way. Which one? Blue zircon's gone. Congratulations on that one. Here's our kunzite pendant, mighty fine size here. 1978 is the carat weight. It also has 26 points in the baguette, 1 stone, 1 bigger size, over a 1/4 carat, pendant style, great look, and 113-1457. So excited this is here. It's a one only, got a discount for you. Thank you on the blue zircon, and we're so ready. The magic moment is coming 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. Thank you. And then we have that, again, individual diamond is 26 points on that individual baguette. Okay, let's show it to you on. Really important to do that because how else do you gauge what a 20 karat kunzite looks like? It's tough. We don't see a lot of those in the bigger pendant sizes, and I love that this is set in an angle. So it looks so much better to me that way than if they just put it the traditional squared off style, which is tempting to do. It's a squared off stone, so it's usually going to be set that way. Look at that, 1 inch of just pure gem. Pure gem, the big diamond, the big kunzite, just shy of 20 carats. Here's what it looks like on as well, so you can see it this way, and I love that it's in a little lower light right now too, to really see more of what you're going to expect when you see it at home, when you wear it on your neckline, just, you know, going about your life. This is what it looks like color-wise, the beautiful bright blues, those intense purples as well. Blow it out, let's do it. It's our last call on this one as well. That is just one superstar stone, isn't it? And it's also a new price tag, well under the $79.99 it started at. We're going significantly less than that. We'll blow it out for $29.99. And then we're getting to our cross pendant coming up. Can't wait. Beautiful cross pendant on the way. Very excited about that. So excited to have you with us, but an hour and 20 minutes left. So if you're waiting, what you waiting for? Don't wait. 12% off likely goes away at the end of the show. So please, please take advantage of that. We've got our beautiful aquamarine. Should I try to fit that in here? Let's do it. Let's fit that in before our top of the hour cross. We have a heart-shaped aqua. This one's $29.99. Good luck. Only have the one there. Of course, you know by now that price tag comes down a mile. It's actually going to be $26.39 instead. So I've been waiting to show this to you. I'm not typically into heart shapes, and yet I just melted when I saw this. Look at how beautiful this particular heart shape is, where it just, there's something with that icy blue. It almost cools you just by looking at it because it's that brighter icy blue of Sierra Santa Maria's we love. It's item number 113-1588. Call me, call me, call me. Love seeing this. What a major heart shape that is. Carat 30. Look at this. Oh, what a beautiful piece. Wrapped in diamonds. Continuing down the side there, this is what we call burnishing on the side, setting them down into the gold. Keep in mind, you have to have a lot of gold to do that. You can't just burnish diamonds. Diamonds have a depth to them. Diamonds are not flat. They're not like a Swarovski crystal, and I love Swarovskis, but that's better for like your car emblems and things like that. I like jewelry with diamonds. But remember, they're cut differently, right? Crystals you can just glue on surfaces because they have a flat back. So you just slap them on any surface you want. Very different when you're talking about diamonds that are cut like this. They have a V shape to the bottom, so they come to that point. So just keep that in mind. When you're setting diamonds into gold like this, you have to have that much more gold because the height of the diamond has to be accommodated in the height of the gold. So it's not like you can do these really thin, lightweight, barely there styles in gold because you've got to set the diamond inside of it. So that's really just something to think about here as we talk about a 1 carat 30 heart shape and as we love on the diamonds, which are another 40 points altogether. So beautiful value here coming your way. Take a look. And we'll get you a great look on the hand. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold are your options here as well. That's nice. So we've got plenty of options, but it's just for me, we normally rely on a round to give you that brilliance of the way that stone is cut. You're still getting the sentimentality of a heart shape. We know what that means. It's a universal symbol. I'm not sure if there's any more of a universal symbol than that one right there. But the way it is just that bright, open, beautiful color, the way it just Starts at the center, flares out, gives you what kind of looks like blue diamond more than anything else. As you see it here on the hand, look at that. Lots of gold, as I mentioned. Let's keep that in mind with this particular style, is that there does have to be a build of the gold on the sides here. There's that. Everything I was saying about the depth of the gold is basically on full visual display here. When you see it from that profile angle and see how much gold you have building up the sides there, that's really impressive. Let's get you a blowout price, shall we? Big moment here. This is it. That is, gosh, that's the one to own if you love a heart shape or want to give it as a gift. Keep in mind, aquamarine, March's birthstone, might be past this year, but a birthstone is a birthstone. It's the same every day of the year. And so we're ready to celebrate with something that means all the best value, should be $39.99. I love that price. That's not bad for a carat 30 Sierra Santa Maria that is brilliant like this is, and flashing like this is, and bright like this is. But instead, such a better value. Huge moment for you. Let me know if you like it. I'm just so proud that at least for the next 75 minutes or so, we can continue to offer values like nobody else does. We do that every single day we're with you. Every single day, it's what we do, it's what we stand for, it's what we live by. It's this mantra of best quality, best value. But these 12% off deals, they just could not be better. Literally, and here's a brand new style. Once again, brand new for you. Not something that's tired and old and you've seen it a million times and it's the leftovers. It's brand new. And speaking of 15 minutes away, is anybody excited about this cross? Is anybody getting excited about the 3 carats plus? It's 305 in yellow diamonds, all fancy cuts too. So that's coming up, but this one's got to go first. And let's make it better than even $2,000. $1,999 to get you that Sierra Santa Maria best of the best. Right there, right now, $19.99. Or, let's keep going. Why not? I don't know, Tony. It's my, what do they gonna do? You know, come on. It's a sale event. It's Sunday. We're not back till Wednesday night. I mean, that's like a full-on vacation. That's like a summertime, like, oh my gosh, where have you been? Oh, when we come back, like, oh, you've changed. Wow, where'd you go? But here it is, not 19. I mean, it's just point is, we can let the anger of discounting things under cost simmer down over the next 2 days and be back to do it again on Wednesday. And then get you a better value than 19 or 18 or $17.99. Why not? 12% off, sure. Take advantage. We got like 75 minutes of that. Let's do $17.77 as our final call on this one. And then we'll bring it down for it because that comes down to $15.63. So big value there on a gorgeous Sierra Santa Maria heart shape. I think we're getting ready for the cross. I know there's a cross lover or two out there, but I've done my fair share even yesterday of big white diamonds. We're bringing you yellows, fancy, natural, beautiful, bright yellow diamonds are coming up in 14 minutes, and more of them than we've ever seen in one place. It's so good. It's so good. Wait till you see it. And there's something bold but delicate. I really love the way it's designed. And you see it from afar. It's obviously a longer piece with a lot of diamond weight, but something in the way it's designed is really thoughtful to make sure there's a femininity to it. It really is. So I think you'll like it. But we're running out of jewelry and I still have an hour and 14 minutes left. So it means I'm moving too quickly and they obviously think that we don't need enough jewelry. So let me do this. I'm going to show you a quickie here. We've got a really special copper bearing and it's another heart shape. So I don't know, on any given day, you don't know if the heart shape lovers are here or not, but they're usually a pretty passionate contingency as they should be, right? This is our heart-shaped aqua. Here's the heart-shaped Paraíba. Before you think rubellite, realize there is a tourmaline that has a copper content here. So it's not rubellite, it's copper-bearing pinky, raspberry, purple. And there's a markdown coming up on 1128571. I am shocked the aqua is still here. But again, you call me, you let me know. Let's talk about this heart shape. I call it the exclamation of love. Because who doesn't want to exclaim? If you love, you want to exclaim it. If you love, I don't think you want to keep it a secret. You want to just shout it. Look at this from a distance. This is why I call it the exclamation point, because it's a beautiful bar of mirror finished gold, but then it's got your heart shape there as well as the base. Right there centered up, 3 carats on the stone, no diamonds needed. Just sometimes let the love shine, right? Let that be the number one. And this is where you're getting a 1-inch drop. Look at that, 1 inch exactly. I'll try it on for you as well. Yes, this beautiful cross is coming up. Isn't that lovely? Gosh, that is so amazing. The fact that that's naturally yellow diamonds, love. But this is the heart shape for you. And the heart shape is going to be extremely affordable. Bring this one down too, and I know we've seen it a number of times. It's definitely gotten its fair share of airtime. That's for sure. But I think sometimes we're just not all that familiar with these copper bearings and realizing how much money a 3-carat should be versus what we're doing here today when you've got the 3-carat stone and this incredible value. Watch this. Our big purple is going to be, instead of 49, 39, 29, skip it all. Let's go to our all-time lowest. That's the name of the game here. That's what the sale event's about. And we're going to take it on down below even 3,900. Forget 3,000, forget 29. Let's go even lower. And it's not 29 or I just should not be doing this. But again, let's move some jewelry before our cross pendant comes out to play. That is the mission statement. Got to move a few more pieces before we go here. Got a big, big value. Yes. Oh, it is already sold, but can I give them another $1,000 off? Actually, more. $19.99. Because I promised you the biggest value ever. That's the biggest value ever. $19.99, but $17.59 since that's gone. Can I show you another form of tourmaline? Yeah, a beaded necklace. Think of this like, they're not rough tumbled because they're smooth, but they're all different colors of greens and pinks, and there are even some indicolites. I don't know if you can find them yet. There are a couple of indicolite tourmalines here as well. These are natural gems. They're set, and I love that they're graduated because that's just even cooler to me. And they're set, think of like an oval cabochon all the way around, smooth as can be, 18 karat gold clasp and closure. It actually unscrews. So it's kind of like a screw back for an earring, except it's a screw style for an actual clasp and closure. It's very easy to do though. I would still probably put it up in front of your neckline to make it a little easier, just to make sure that you've got it at the right angle here. See, I can't even do it in front of you. But this is 17 inches, so it's meant to be a collar, and see, locked and good to go. It's got a little brushed finish too. And then just want to bring it out since I know when I first had this, I was so excited. And then I saw that it was $17,999. I went, okay, not in a million years. And I get it, it's 11250, 105. There's 210 carats of tourmaline here. So I get why it was 17,000 plus. I don't even know how we know it's made in Germany. I wasn't even aware of that. I don't remember that. It's 18 karat gold for the clasp. It's all like you see it here. There's no front or back. It looks exactly the same because of the way these stones are cut. These are natural stones. Just thought we'd show it for something different. Here's what it looks like up close, then I'll show it. Because you'll see here, there's a few, well, I feel like there's one indicolite. And I passed it. There it is. That one right there in the middle. And then see how they're all a little different shades of green, blue greens, and then pinks and purples and more magentas. Oh, there's one more indicolite. Where did I see that? Here it is. It's a little more indicolite color. This is really beautiful and casual. Normally, if you said, Lolo, you've got a 2 carat 10 gemstone collar, I would think, okay, well, which royal family am I selling to today? That sounds really luxe and really designer and really different and really expensive. Take a look at it on. I think this is really kind of casual. So you can wear 210 in fabulous gems, but put it on with a t-shirt. It's not like that big old diamond collar that you're wearing once a year. It's casual. It's beautiful beads. It's not going to be 17,000 any longer. Promise you that. 17 inches sits right about here on an average neckline. You see the center with the graduated style. The bigger one's probably going to go in the front. Not that you couldn't just put it with the clasp in front if you want, but I think that looks a little odd. I think you want to wear it just like this. Bigger stones right up front. All these different colors will go to the hand, and it's going to be less than $10,000. What a value. It's under $99.99. Huge moment here for our tourmaline lovers. No, I think you could actually put every tourmaline we have together and not be at 210. And it's the 18 karat gold clasp. And it's only going to be $68.88 if you'd like to get it, which has a nice discount. to go with it because that's going to be, when you do your discounting there of 12%, that's $6,061. I'm just going to say it. There's a per carat price tag of $28 a carat, not including the workmanship, the labor, and the gold clasp, which is 18 karat. So I know it's a little more money still. I get that. 210 is tourmaline. It's not like it's some basic stone. This is an exotic, but for $68.88, you put it on, that could be your new signature piece you're wearing every single day. All those really pretty pinks and magentas, and it's got that look. I mean, you can tell, handmade piece of jewelry there with every single cut being the same, except that the graduation in the size, which is just so right. So that'll be $68.88, but really a little over $6,000. Just had to show it to you because it's something different. And then our tourmaline's already gone in the heart shape. Gives me a second to show you these big, gorgeous ruby earrings. I know you guys all went, whoa, that last earring wheel I had, you were all surprised. You were expecting like $1,000. Please don't expect that here because I know that this is really important material and you can see it. It's platinum, 1127632. They are rubies, rovals, and 213 overall, so you're getting well over a carat each, plus the diamonds at 70 points. Thrilled to bring these down in price tag. That's what it's going to take. This is one of those earrings that just tough to match rubies, as you know. Really important moment here. The ruby carat weight is 213. Let me go through there it is, 7632, platinum, 213 in the rubies, 70 points in the diamonds, and just incredible. Let me show them to you from a distance as well because they are post is up top. So they're gonna have a tiny bit of drape just like this. And then what you're gonna see is still the glow, still that incredible glow and neon. Am I saying neon on a ruby? Yes, I am, because it's got that clarity. It's got the blue red that is so traditional out of Burma. There they are at, well, they're really close to a ½ inch. They're a little more than 3/8. They're a little less than a half. So real close, getting close to a ½ inch. There's your post at the top. I'll show them on and then get ready for this value that should be $12,999. This is why they don't get on the air much because they're $13,000 earrings, but they do look incredible and they are worthy. Big time worthy of $12,999, that's for sure. But we're going lower, of course, making sure they go as affordable as possible. There's that beautiful glowy red, and they're not going to be this price or $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000. Blowing them out. They're $39.99 for the rubies that you see there. And even from this distance away, you see that incredible transparency and glow that they are giving. And by the way, that price tag comes down to $35.19. Back to the wheel we'll go. Yes, the rubies are gone. Congratulations. Well done there. Also have a huge aqua if you're curious about the big oval. I do have this oval. And then, wait, I've got the heart. Oh, I've got the unheated purple. Got to show you that before we get to the top of the hour, which is 4 minutes from now. Oh, wow. I flashed this earlier and I was wowed. Now we're close up. Even more wow. This is ruby earrings gone 1131527 is your item number. Brand new right now. 18 karat gold, 2 carat 60. Well, that's a jumbo sapphire. It's a big one. 2 carat 60 in the emerald cut. Actually, did you guys see it? It's got a little bit of rate. Did anyone else notice this when I set it down? There's, I thought I saw a rate. Yeah. There, see the internal, is this both? How can this be 2 in 1? There are clearly step facets, but then when I angle it like so, you're seeing a touch of radiant faceting. Well, this is a fascinating stone. 18 karat gold, 260 on the cut, the stone, and then it's unheated. Wow. All that purple, rich, bright. It's got some pink glowing through it. And then baguettes and rounds feels a touch Art Deco as far as the styling overall, but still really keeping it classic. The diamond weight is 12 points in the baguettes, 41 points in the round, grand total of 53 points. And here is what we're doing. I cannot wait to show this on the hand because you're really going to see the pop of these colors. Look at this. Oh, it's elevated nicely. It's got the finishing on the inside, 18 karat, solid gold. Yep, that's what I knew it would do. It's like it's changing. You know, there's color change sapphires out there, but you have to do a lot of hoop jumping to see that happen. This is all really in one. You don't need to go get another light source going. It's like every movement you make, Every breath you take, every step you take. Okay, I heard that song on the way in, so it's still in my head. But this is really about the prettiest emerald cut because as I move it, it's like it's shimmering from pink to blue to purple with no hesitation. It's just one light source and oh my goodness. And the fact that's unheated, even more incredible. And it will not be because I'm in a mood to move jewelry. And we have 1 hour to do it today. 1 hour. So technically 62 minutes, but we got our cross pendant coming up, which I know somebody's got to be waiting for. We got to be getting excited for that cross pendant that I'm debuting in just a matter of moments, just a matter of 2 minutes time, and we will debut the 3 carat 05 yellow diamond cross with all the fancy cuts as well. Very excited about that. But right now, $260 on the unheated. Oh my goodness, it's so rare. So very special and rare to get this sapphire and to get this color. Purple's always one of the rarest in the world. It's right up there with Padparashas because of the vanadium content it has to have. You don't achieve any kind of purple color unless it's got vanadium inside. And this is, let's blow it out right now. A better value than $99.99. One caller takes it, that's obvious. We know that. And instead, it's going to be actually better than $4,999. I'm thinking about how quickly the cornflower went yesterday. Several cornflowers. Here is your value, $4,499. I'm giving you $500 extra off. You'll take another discount that's huge. It's $39.59. See, I got you so we could get you under $4. Yes, this one's gone. Congratulations. That one's out of here. And then we have time for one more item. Maybe. Yes. If I can go quickly. Yes. Maybe not. Let's just set them up. Well, actually, this one kind of is difficult to set up. I have to hold it. This is our beautiful yellow diamond cross. Take a look at this. I've got 2. Luckily, I'm showing you one and wearing the other. And well, I've got more than 2, but these can go out right away if you call quickly because there is a limited quantity. Thank you on the purple sapphire, by the way. We're only about 10 seconds away from the official top of the hour. So here's your closer look. And yes, I'll get you even closer. There's only so close we can get to 113-1304 because it is a massive cross. And it does have 305 of all pear-shaped diamonds. And I counted them up. There are 21 individual stones here, so we're going to tell you exactly how big they are because they're really jumbo. They're about 15 points, give or take. So that's a big pear-shaped yellow. The length of it in solid 14 karat yellow gold is, as you're going to see here with the ruler, 1 3/4 inches, top to bottom. I can tell you one thing about, as I welcome you to the show for our top of the hour, there is one thing to be certain about crosses. And again, welcome into our Sunday, what's left of it. We have an hour left. I'm Lauren Blair. Nice to be with you. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good weekend. And I hope you enjoyed the last little bit of the show, especially when we're debuting something so important, so near and dear to our hearts here. When we love crosses, we love crosses. And we're usually collectors of crosses. Usually you have more than one, and sometimes they're going to suit different occasions, different moods, different feelings. Isn't that what's great about jewelry is that, you know, I think as women, we can change our look every day if we want to, with not just in one way or shape or form, but all the time, whether that's clothing, accessories, hair, makeup, whatever. But accessories are a big deal, and jewelry is the one that you still have something that's collectible. You still have something that's ultimate in variety and rarity in yellow diamonds. We've never done anything like this, but I'll tell you historically, when we bring out bigger pieces of cross jewelry, they tend to go faster than even the smaller designs that we have that are really petite and diminutive. So I would not expect for this to stick around. And because it's the bigger yellow diamonds, we do not have a lot of quantity. For example, yesterday I brought you a white diamond cross. That was lovely. It was a white diamond cross with 245. Still here if you want it. It's like $26.99, 245 diamonds. That is still, that's beautiful and it's large, but it's still white diamonds, and I can get more quantity on those. I can't get more quantity on yellows, especially when you're putting together 21 individual pear shapes. They gotta match in size and shape and color because there's a lot of different saturation levels out there in yellow diamonds. They can be really, really light. We're not interested in those. We gotta bring you enough color to where you can tell, even from a distance, that they're yellow diamonds. So excited. Put it on your favorite chain. We're leaving that up to you because y'all have your favorite chain. We always have the chain that feels like home, the chain that can be used for just about every pendant we have. that's where I'm going to leave it up to you, but the bail's big enough to work with DBTYs, etc. It is such a beautiful look, and because the stones are spread apart a bit, there's this almost double row happening in the middle, and then the outsides are going to be more tapered. So it really gives you, I've been saying it all day, it's bold in that it's almost 2 inches. It's got a lot of diamond weight, over 3 carats, but there's something about the way they're set where it feels still very feminine and very almost delicate. Feels very wearable. I mean, I've been wearing it all day, not super dressed up, just wearing, you know, kind of a peanut colored jumpsuit. And yet here it is with this incredible value coming your way. I hope you can get on the phone lines early because the value is going to be smoking. This is the big deal we do here. There's always something, and I told you yesterday when I wrapped up the show, I said, be sure and be with me because I've got a surprise for you. And I can't tell you what it is, but it's going to be really impactful and really good and something we can get excited about. So that's what's coming up. I'm going to show it to you again on the hand, and then we're going to see it up close as you've been seeing it probably all day. But if you just tuned in, get requesting because 12% off may be headed out of here in about 55 minutes. Take a look at this again. I got to zoom that camera back. I will show you up close, but not enough room right now. I'm going to have to zoom that back. Here's your deal. And again, come on, feel free to get in on those phone lines early. It's 113-1304. All pear shapes. Do you see when you get it against the neckline? It's the beauty of creating the design within the design. So when you see through it, especially at the intersection there, you see that it creates this almost quatrefoil, almost floral, almost North Star, almost that really high-end designer, you know who, that does a lot of that quatrefoil or clover look. Very similar in how you see this built and what it does. And then every single bit, pear shapes, pear shapes, pear shapes. Love that it ends with the 1. And then at the top, 2 at the bail there. Does the same thing here on the sides where it goes from 2 to 1. So that creates that natural cinching effect that we love. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. Oh, it's so good. It is so, so good. And I'm just going to, if you allow me a minute here, I just walk around, move around, jump around, believe it or not, all over the set. So just want to show you here how that looks from a distance where you can see what kind of size that gives you. A really important visual, and the way that it's looking with all those incredible yellows that you have there is so impressive and important. So that's the look of 1 3/4 inches. That's what you see from more of the across the table view, across the, across the room. But what a beautiful way to get all these pear shapes, and it's just stunning. It really is. I'm going to show you up close though, because it's the best way to see the quality of the stones. Give me a second. I'm going to grab my little baby tweezers here and then prop it up, and then, yeah, let's zoom back. It's going to have to zoom back a ways here because there's quite a bit happening on this cross. So check this out, and you could really see the way that each and every stone is set up together, and the matching is just perfection. We've only got a couple. Let's make this quick. It's why I wanted to let you know all the way through the show when this was coming up. And I think about all the great yellow diamond deals we've had, the big tennis bracelet a couple weeks ago Saturday, the really fabulous hoop earrings we had last week, which were the 390s, all the great yellow diamond deals we've had and brought. And yet here is maybe the best one yet if you are a cross collector, and 21 stones, 15 or so points apiece, your value is incredible. And what should be $79.99, absolutely, that's the set price, that's where it should be. We're going significantly less than that today. Please dial early, do not wait. If you're waiting, you will miss out because honestly, there's just so few to go around, and I'm so excited we got to debut it on a sale day, where for at least now, we still have 12% extra off happening, which is really important. You've got this massive savings coming up right now. It's also going to be better than $79, $69, $59, or $49.99. Busy already? Gee, I wonder why that is. I wonder how that could be. Makes sense. And again, it's so much prettier on. I think seeing it, I just wanted you to see the consistency of the color, but I love the way when I get to show it to you upright, the way it's going to sit on the neckline, the way you see the finishing, that's beautiful. Each and every basket behind it actually makes for its own design that way. And then here it is again from a distance on the hand. Good size bail. Bail meant to accommodate all your classic chains, your DBTYs as well. It's not $39.99. We're getting busy. Wonder why? It's too cheap. Way too cheap for a piece of this size, this quality, the fact these stones are not only natural diamonds, but natural yellows. And it's not $39.99. You're top of the hour. And then we've got another ring special, and we've got a few other things to do, and hopefully a request or two as we wind down our not only day but week. That's why you want to be dialed in. It's not $35 or $34.99, which is where I'm supposed to stop that price discounting and get you your 12% off, which, FYI, right here and now, that's already $3,079, already under $1,000 a carat for, yellow diamonds. That's not normal. We're busy. They're about to sell out. We're not even to our final low price. And I'm just doing the math for you. $34.99 comes down to a little over $3,000. You're already sub $1,000 a carat, and you don't have a million diamonds here. There are 21 stones. That's it. And I'll tell you, the way it looks layered, if you want to layer this, if you got that yellow diamond tennis bracelet, if you got those hoop earrings, if you have any of our yellow diamond rings, try this, and it'll go with them. And oh, what a beautiful piece this will be. What about the yellow diamonds by the yard? If you have that, you could put it on with this pendant. That'd be gorgeous. I'm going less than even $3,499. We're going to really blow this out the way we do best on this last little bit of sale for today. Here's your chance. And it's not 34 or 33 or 32 or 31. Now, no excuses to not get one. Try it out. You will love it. It's not $31.99 or even $3,099. What on earth? And instead of $3,099, big and bold, but still delicate, look at the way it looks up against a skin tone. So you see the cutout details, the pretty design that the design itself creates, design within the design. And it's not even $3,000 on the air. It's $2,999. There's well over $300 extra off for you to shop it today. That means $26.39 for that cross pendant. Well under $1,000 a carat now. We're far even the price on the air is under $1,000 a carat. Then you get that extra 300 plus and take it while it's here. Beautiful cross. I love that I got to wear one for you today just because it's beautiful to have a piece that you can see from a distance away. That piece that it shows up no matter what. If that's going, like, again, we're not thinking that now it's the heart of summer, but if you're thinking about now you've got it exposed against an open neckline, but even how beautiful that'll be above your chunky sweaters when it gets to be wintertime and above those turtlenecks and against a color as well because of the way that design is done. So last call, 60 seconds. We got to go. We got no other requests, right? We're all good with requests. Are y'all happy? Do we end the show early today? What do we need to do? I mean, this is it. This is last call. So did you get a cross over there? Wonderful. Who was that? Thank you. She'll love it. It's a beautiful piece. And I don't know if you have any of our other yellow diamond pieces at all, but if you do, it's going to go nicely with it. And you've got 45 seconds left to shop it at $26.39 for what is large. Yes, there's a large. When I've done large white diamond crosses, they've been the first ones to go. There's usually a wait list a mile long. Now we're just bringing you something a little bit different here in the yellows, all those pear shapes together, and what a look that is. So we've got about 25 seconds with this one. I've got some yellow diamond earrings that I promise you are a little more classic, but still different than the stud. Last week, it was actually last week right about now, I brought you yellow diamond studs in a round brilliant. Today, we're going to put together two pear shapes in each earring and bring you a really special look that way. So here's how we do it. These are the most, to me, adorable earrings because, well, it's so fascinating because if I didn't tell you otherwise, would anybody else suspect that we were just looking at a 3-carat heart-shaped yellow diamond? Because that's certainly what they look like. And for the record, I've never had a 3-carat heart-shaped yellow diamond. 2 carats, yes. But 3 carats times 2 in an earring, no. Now, we just had a big 2-inch cross, so I'm going to come in closer. But as we do, hopefully you'll see that this is the magic of how they're made. And still, honestly, it's hard to tell that we have 2 put together. Now, the truth is, this was one of the most expensive yellow diamond earrings we ever put together. It's not one you probably know, because if you weren't here that very few seconds of one day that they were shown, you've never seen them before. So they're probably new to most, but they're actually scheduled today as a little surprise flash sale. Because now I know it's not as iconic as some of the other flash sales I've had where it's something you have memorized because you've seen it a million times over. This has only been on the air once, but they were so expensive, nobody bought them. Let me tell you about them. They're 112-9980. They are 1 carat all together. So that means you're getting 25 pointers. But again, The look is that you're getting 3 carat heart-shaped yellows times 2. It's a 6 carat overall look. It's a 3 carat individual look, if not greater. But that's going to be something that not all of us can afford. If I had 6 carats total weight of heart-shaped yellow diamonds that were natural, we're all going to have to say, do we sell the house to buy the earring? Probably not. We still need a roof over our heads. So here's where you get 1 carat total weight, quarter carat, quarter carat, quarter carat, quarter carat, 50 points each earring. But gives you the look, even when we're zoomed in. The pear shapes put together the way they are look like you're getting heart shapes. It's so spectacular. I need you on the lines ready to go. It matches to the cross, obviously, pear shapes and pear shapes. But it's going to give you even more affordability here, and then they're wrapped in bezels. So the entire outside edge is going to be done in this beautiful bezel set of yellow gold. It's solid yellow, only yellow. We only have a few to go around. It's a flash sale. But it's not the flash sale that you're all going to know because we've hardly shown them. They were on the air. They were $39.99, and y'all said, I don't get it. $39.99 for 1 carat in diamonds doesn't make sense. This is TVON. What am I watching? It's the importance of those yellows, the way they're set up, and then the massive amount of gold. But nobody, not one single solitary human, when I presented those at $39.99, wanted them. So here's what we're going to do instead as a flash sale. And I would love to have you on the phone lines because I know there's only so much we can do. But this is going to be they're made up, ready to go. We can ship them out to you tomorrow. Like literally, put them in a box today, get them out to you tomorrow. You'll have them probably by the time I see you Wednesday at 5. This is not ever going to happen again. Now it's limited. So unfortunately, the people that shop hours from now that, call up and don't reach anybody because we're well off the air, they aren't going to get one. You're getting them. And I bet you, if you're thinking, because I know it's hard to think about holidays when it's 100 degrees outside and it's the middle of July. But there's nothing else like this between now and then, and this is quite the holiday gift moment. If you want something impressive for a family member, a friend, someone, anybody you care and love for, because it's a heart-shaped creation. It's the heart shape overall that's put together. I need you on the lines ready to go because you're about to be astounded. I don't have enough to go around, and I have more than I have of anything else today of this earring, but it doesn't mean it's enough to go around when you see this value on what should cost you $39.99. If I honored the price tag of the discount, that would be $3,519. Let's go even lower than that. And let me show them before we get to this flash sale price. Let me show you what they look like on because they are much bigger than a stud. This is not teeny tiny. This is not itty bitty. This is still wear it. I love the idea of wearing them at an angle because they are a wider style. Look at that. You could wear them. Okay, here's what I would do. I'm not one for heart shapes, so I would put them on like this, and then they have this kind of kidney look, which sounds like, okay, great for the chefs out there, but no, there's a whole line of very fashionable kidney jewelry by one of the biggest designers in the world, done by a very well-known artist who's turned jewelry designer. So this is actually a pretty iconic look. So you could wear them easily this way, or have them go at a diagonal and go up the ear. They're so open for interpretation because of the way you can wear them and because they're that wider set style, but you're not paying $39. So Tony, I'm going to show them on the ear so we don't have to look at nothing. I just want to show them here, and then let me just rotate them a bit. So this is more that traditional side to side, but let's rotate and just make them a totally different look here, like that, angled. Straight up and down, okay, you can do that too. Straight up and down facing out or facing in. Either way, it's a centered post. So you can make that work for you. And they're solid gold, only one choice to make, and all you gotta do is call me right now because they're not going to be $39 or $29 or $19. Yes, it's a flash sale. Yes, we only have a few pairs to go around. Yes, they go out to you tomorrow. And let's go back up close and take another look at these incredible, bright, amazingly matched yellow diamonds that, yep, can be anything you want them to be. They're such a mood. They're such a unique style. And they are huge, matched yellow diamonds. Let's blow them out right now. Get you the better value than even 19, 15, 14, only a few pairs to go around. Somebody's already taken 2. We're busy on the lines because this is it. They were, no wonder you didn't want them at 39. It's just not what we do. And anywhere else on planet Earth, that'd be amazing. But we're getting you a better value. They don't get any lower. They're basically here. I'm going to tell you what a flash sale is. For those of you going, I don't know what a flash sale is. I've never seen that before. What's a flash sale? A flash sale, we've done it a couple of times. I've had maybe 6 flash sales ever. And it's where we take something that's usually pretty well known. This is not as well known, but it's usually something that's well known that we go ahead and discount to a point where you pay less than we pay. You pay less than we pay to make it. You get the deal, but it's for one fleeting moment. And that moment is now for these huge yellow diamonds, still a stud, still a really classic wearable style, but they are less than 14, 13, 12, 11. This is a value. Your 12% off still happening. It's rare to see a flash sale happen and a sale event at the same time. That makes it even better value for you. Call me quickly. They're not even $1,111. You get as many as you want. They go out tomorrow. They're straight up yellow gold. No other choice to make, but it's not going to be even 1111. You are going to need to get these and try them out because the yellows are incredible. They're bright as can be. They don't get much more vibrant than that. A yellow diamond, that's about as bright and vibrant. Come on over and take a look. And we're going to make them better than 1111. So your last call is now. We've already got a couple pairs going. This is not for the faint of heart. Let me know if you'd like a pair. They're not 1111. So good. And by the way, I don't know if anyone's doing the math yet, but that's already $977. Let's go even lower. How about $1,099 only? And that means after your discount, they're $967 and change. And you've got the earrings coming home to you in that incredible style with that really important design element. And they're only going to be $967. All right, there's a tanzanite. We love a good flash sale. But there, operators, if you'll do me a favor, let me know how many you have, because we don't have that many to go around, and they all go out tomorrow. We're not making them again. It's a discontinued style. Same with anything else. It's like, I don't know if I'm ever going to have our 1 carat diamond studs left. Once they are on a flash sale, we can't bring them back. What are you going to do? You've seen them once at an incredible price. We're going to bring them back at $5,000. Not going to work. It's not going to work. So this is where, again, it's our last time showing them. It's only the second time they've ever been here. I know you probably never seen them before because you had to be with me on that. I think it was a Thursday night once upon a time, and they were $4,000. Well, here's your moment to get them for well under $1,000. Get the earrings home, and you will be so thrilled at the size of those yellows and the fact they look like 3 carats each. That's what they look like. They do. They look like 3 carats each, 6 carats total weight. All right, last minute requests. We've got 40 minutes remaining. Oh, hi, Kim. Sierra Santa Maria, 5 to 6 and a pendant. All right, let me see what we have. Just the pendant. Okay, she says, no chain needed. I've got a chain. Few diamonds, not necessary. Well, we don't have anything that's really a solitaire, Kim, but let me see if we have something for you. So, Jason, would you be able to relay to the back? We need a 5 to 6 carat aqua pendant. Something classic, minimal diamonds. I don't have a heart shape because I already, that hasn't changed. I told you I would let you know. I don't have a heart shape. Now you said heart or heart. Wait a minute, are you only looking for a heart shape? Oh, I don't have anything for you, Kim. I already got that. Yeah, I got that request a few weeks ago. Nothing's changed. You know what? Never mind, Jason. I don't think we need to, unless there's something I haven't seen yet, but no, there's no heart-shaped aqua pendant. But Kim, if you're open to other cuts, that I can do. I think we've got ovals and pairs, but no heart shapes. But I can continue. Again, my mental Rolodex is always going. It's stacked full of requests, and as soon as I see one, I will alert you via email so that you don't miss it, and I will make sure you see it. So that's the best I can offer, but no heart-shaped aquas now. All right, let's get to our tansy. It's our 113-1219 coming up. So 113-1219 is this big emerald cut. It's a beauty. Look at this saturation. I like that it's a wider band. We still go all the way around with the diamonds almost, but it looks like a triple row. It's all one bigger band where we do the mirror finishing down the middle, diamonds on the sides. Let's just blow this out. Make it a deal. Make it an easy one here. It's 1219. That's a 6 carat 31 emerald cut. 53 points in diamonds. I did not hear from Suzette, did I? Suzette, if you're out there and just Sunday morning, didn't want to check email. Suzette, if you're out there, I've got your request that you asked for yesterday, that I got you your details. So if you're out there, let me know. We can show it. If not, well, we'll proceed with our tanzanite. And we will have Some big old discounts here. And by the way, our heart shape, you guys are surprising me today. It's all the pieces I thought would go are not going. All the pieces I didn't think would go are going. So, hey, you know what? It's why we show them all. You never know. We play matchmaker ritual every day and got to figure it out. Here's our 6 carat 31 though. We know one thing. We all love a good tanzanite when it's the best quality in the world. And we really love when it's an emerald cut showing off the reds like this does. Diamonds down the sides. Look at that platform that's created. So you see, it's really nice the way it's stacked up with that gold. Let's give it away. Just give it away. It's the end of the show. We got about 35 minutes left to go. 35 minutes. What do you want to see? I'm out of jewelry except for our one little wheel coming up. We have one wheel of 3 rings that's going to go quickly. That's about 30 seconds. Then we need some requests because we've got nothing but moonstone. The only thing I haven't shown you for today's lineup is moonstone. And I think we have those for the most part. I think a lot of you are done with the moonstones. You've seen them. You bought them. You're good. Isn't that the amazing thing about jewelry? We don't always need to replenish. You know, it's not like toothpaste where you always need to buy a new one every couple weeks. Jewelry's like, I have it, I'm good to go. Thank you, I have my moonstone, I don't need 9 of them. Although it's interesting I say that while a tanzanite's on the air because some of you have over 100 of them, and you know what? That makes sense because they're so collectible and they're so beautiful and they all have their own personalities based on, I think, their cuts and the way they're set. So we're giving you any gold color you want here, not just white, yellow, rose, fine with us, but we're gonna show it on because this is actually more gold than you're probably thinking you've got here. Really special the way that looks. I mean, it's just stacked. You know what I find? It looks a lot from first glance like there are baguettes through the middle, and there aren't. But when we've seen those styles, this looks similar because of the way the gold is set down recessed from the sides of diamonds, and then it almost looks as if there are diamonds of a different cut set within it. It's really pretty. But it's also white, yellow, rose gold, and it's gonna be very affordable. So all you gotta do is dial in. And Jason, did you pick up something from earlier or a request? The earrings, the flash sale is fantastic. We've only got a couple left now. So the earrings are just about gone and sold out. If you do want to pick up that look of 6 carats, but that 1 carat total weight, here's what we're offering for you. And I'll recap those imperials because the imperials have got to go. I'm looking at what's here available from the show, and it's the stuff that's, you know, early. So we'll recap those. But here we are. $79.99 tansy. Got to go lower than that, and will. So the savings and the value are on. Let's make this your incredible value, your undeniable best. I would love to see it in yellow gold with as much metal as you have exposed here and mirror finished. I think it'd be great to see it in the yellow gold. And let's go ahead and bring it down from 79 or 69, 59, 49, 39. I'm going to go even lower than that, and I should not do that. I already went too far. I already went past the point of no return. Well, here's what we're going to make sure we do instead, not $39.99. Let's go $3,499. That's it. $34.99. And if you're not ready, well, let me show you what we can do here on that price tag. When you take 12% off, that is $3,079 instead. And on that 6 carat, guys, I got to just remind you, that is $480 or so a carat. And then you get the 53 points. And the solid gold we were talking about. So there is, again, another significant value in tanzanite that is going to rival what you pay elsewhere for lesser quality. It just shows you don't have to do that. You really shouldn't. Don't pay more to get less. Don't pay the same to get less. Pay less, get more. That's a value. That one's $3,079. It literally, I've done the math for you, it comes down to $487 a carat. And that's if we were giving you a loose stone. It's not a loose stone. It's set in this heavier gold mounting that we love so much. Okay, so we're going to get into recap time because we only have about 34 minutes left. We've got our quick wheel that you haven't seen, then it's recap time. And this wheel will. It's very important. There's no rhyme or reason to putting these together except just a blowout. It's the ultimate blowout. We go here. Well, let me just tell you something right now. There's no way this lasts. And it's a little flexible, so you can actually make it. I still want to size it for you. but get it in the neighborhood, and then you can always make it a little smaller or a little larger, because if you want to, you don't have to, it's not stretchy. This is not elastic, but if you want to, you can expand it a little bit if you choose to. So if you ever struggle to get pieces over the knuckle, great chance for you to pick up one that you don't need to worry about. There's our Diaspora in the round. Boy, I'm seeing these push the other day on TV like crazy. And it's true, they were making all valid points. One of the rarest stones in the world that still a lot of folks are not hip to. We're bringing you the greatest value on Diaspora. You don't need to buy it loose. You can buy it finished, ready to wear. Then we've got our Brazilian Paraíba in quartz, in a ring so big it's not even in the shot there, and that's going to be our 147 Brazilian quartz. It's Brazilian Paraíba inside quartz. You can really tell which is which. You got the bright turquoise of the neon Brazilian first ever discovery of the Paraíba, and then you've got the quartz around that because it's inside, and then you've got your diamond band. Let me tell you about the bypass. 46 points in baguettes, 16 points in the rounds. Great look there. That's going to be, okay, that's going to be 62 points overall, 18 karat gold. Yep, right there in the middle. And then we've got our Diaspora round, 2 carats on the round, 77 points in the diamonds. They keep going down the sides. A little bit of that roundabout is what I call it. It's a roundabout of the ring because the band doesn't go straight down the middle. It goes and kind of suits that circular style. Let's blow them out, all the same price, and guarantee you the diamond's going to go really quickly. But that Paraíba, so much gold. If you want to try something really unique, the Brazilian Paraíba in quartz is something that I think is the most undervalued stone we offer here. It should be so much more money than it is. It's really, really rare. It's really unique. It's a beautiful way. It's got that whole organic look because you got one stone growing within another. Shows that off. You see the beautiful bright turquoisey blues of the Paraíba as it is. Trio, all the same price. Now they are one of a kinds. So when they go, they go. They're going to be gone. And they all stay as they are. So they stay in the yellow if they're the Diaspora, stay in the white if you're the Brazilian Paraíba in quartz, and then of course the 18 karat gold diamond ring. The bypass style also stays, but remember that's 18 karat gold with what looks like, remember how we brought the ring with all the different cuts today in that band? This is very similar, except instead of being in a wide band, it's in that bypass. So one side meets the other and they kind of kiss. So here's what it looks like. And again, do you see how it looks like you're getting pear shapes and emerald cuts and cushion cuts and rounds, but it's all made up of the rounds and the baguettes. So really cool ring there. I'll show it to you on the hand, but let's get this price down. And remember, here is your 18 karat. That's 18. The other two are 14. All stay as they are. Let's get them gone. What'd you take? Wonderful. Thank you so much. Here's what we'll do. Last few minutes. We have 30 minutes left to go in our week. We don't see you Monday. We don't see you Tuesday. So for everybody who always says to me, I need my TVON fix. Well, you got to get it in the next 30 minutes because that's it till Wednesday night. So let's get them all going out. It was so kind. I had someone email me yesterday and she goes, I had a whole day planned for my Saturday and then I saw you were on the air and I had to cancel all my plans and stay in and watch you instead. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to ruin your plans, but that was really kind. I was like, oh, that's sweet. So here's what we'll do. We're going to go ahead and blow out all three for under $2,000. So excited about this one, but call me early because 19, 18, 17, 16 all could go. Or we can make them less than that and less than even $14.99. And let me show the diamond ring right now because this is going to go in a hurry. This could be worn anywhere on the hand, pinky to thumb, anywhere in between. Check that out. All that 18 karat white gold, remember that's going to be, I don't remember the diamond weight, 46 and 16. So well over a half carat, you're getting up to 2/3 of a carat almost in diamonds. But again, looks like more. They look like they're quarter carats all the way through. That's what they look like. It's not 14 or 13. Oh, yikes. We're going to go even lower. And let me know when they're gone, operators, because this is it. A $1,299 price tag. Only $1,143 at checkout instead. And which one would you like? Let's go. The diamond ring already verifying. Here's the Diaspora on the hand. That's our 1129039, 2 carat with 77 points in diamonds. Here's the Diaspora on the hand. Check this out. It's a round. Oh, there's something about that round. Color changing, one source stone. That to me has just about every characteristic that makes it really what should be, if everybody knew about it, it'd be like the rarest stone in the world. Because you think about, well, it changes color. There's only one place in the world to get it. It's, if you get the really fine quality like this is, it's got champagnes and greens and goldens, and then, of course, changes to a pinky purple color. So wild for 11:43. Take them all. Let's give them 60 seconds, then we'll move right along. Get to our recap and any other requests that we have for our last 28 minutes of the show. Yes. So it's 1125023 on the diamond ring. The Diaspora, that's 9039 on the Diaspora. The Paraiba, 8192. And here comes the Paraiba on the hand, because if anybody just wants to take it for the gold and melt it and make money, go ahead, be my guest. But keep the diamonds and keep the Brazilian Paraiba in quartz. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's our pear shape. And diamonds all the way around the outer edge. And that has a diamond weight of 46 points. 147 on the Paraiba, yes. Thank you, Diaspora gone. Bye, Diaspora. 1129039 for you. Oh my gosh, hi Warren, it's been forever. Wow, I was going through some messages the other day, Warren, and I was concerned for you and Leslie because I hadn't heard from you guys in so long. It's okay, I'm fine, Warren, I'm fine. Just, just getting over some more laryngitis. My vocal cords are badly damaged. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's just when I get any kind of little cold or allergy, it's going to be a little bit rough on the vocal cords just from doing this every day. It's not normal speaking. So yep, my hosting days are coming to their close because of my voice. My voice is telling me it's time to retire, but I'm here now. So yes. Diamond ring is 1125023. The Brazilian Paraiba is 1128192. And let me know who's got what. Yeah. Okay, okay. So white gold only. Did you want the diamond ring? Who wants the diamond ring? Which one? Oh, you're taking the Paraiba. Okay. So that's 1128192. Paraiba's gone, diamond ring gone. All right, they're all gone. So hi Leslie, hi Warren. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here. I hope you're both well. I hope you're doing very well. Take a look. All right, that's gone too. All right, so next up, speaking of diamond rings though, I did start the show earlier, and if it started the show, it's still here. But that doesn't mean it'll be here for the next 26 minutes. No, not even that. Oh, it is 26. Okay, good. My math is right. Who knows? All right. This is the diamond ring that we started the show with, 1130391, one-of-a-kind platinum. 23 points in the center round, 31 points in the extra rounds. And here we are. 949. Yeah. It comes down to about $800. So that, not really 800, but 835. So 835 if you want that ring. There is only one. All those rings from our wheel sold out. Congratulations there. Let's go to last call. Obviously, we have about 25 minutes. This is usually when you like to start getting requests in. So I say go for it. We will do our best to get every single one of them accommodated before we run out of time because, again, airtime is airtime. And we are only here for another 25 minutes. So take advantage of that. If you'd like to see this on the hand, well, here you go. It's a ring that's really suitable for multiple places on the hand as well. So you can wear it where you like, but it's $949. It's really $835 at checkout. So if you'd like to get that one, you can. And then here we are looking at that one again. Take a look at this. So that's a really special piece. Now I also want to recap our 5-stone and our 3-stone rings. They were a surprise today, thanks to your request, which is why I so appreciate your requests. Your requests are the best chance we have to get you what you love because, mind reading over TV is hard. So it's better to just call us and tell us exactly, like it's the great cheat code to shopping. Tell us what you'd like to see. Well, you did earlier, and you asked for the 3.5 carat diamond ring to return, which if you'd asked me before the show, I would have said wasn't here. Last I heard, it wasn't here. Now today, it's here. And you get a sale event price, so we'll show that to you one more time. Plus, we have the 3-stone ring. If you'd like this one, it's $835 at checkout. I do have 2 imperials. This was our wheel earlier, and we did an imperial. I just want to let this shine by itself for a moment because 1665 is the 122 in the rose gold, and look at that color. Paparasha, eat your heart out because this imperial's got you beat. It's a carat 22 round, double row in diamonds down the sides and through, so that's the bridge element. Halo in diamonds as well, 95 points there, and it's in the rose gold. So we have one. Do love this one. And we have one in rose gold. Remember we did a wheel? I'm showing this by itself because I felt like the only reason this could be here is because maybe I didn't do a really good enough job for you. Showing you, giving you the details because on wheels we don't bring up the graphics. You can't do 3 at once. But this is one that's got to go from the diamond weight, from the gold weight, but also that stone is really exciting to see. And it's the best of the best of a beautiful pink golden mix. It's orange, it's pink together in the same stone. It is beautiful. That's all natural. And it's also, well, it's only $19.99, which makes it $17.59 instead. So that's one. Now I had another bridge that's got white gold and yellow gold, white diamonds and yellow diamonds together. So I'll bring that out as well, so you can see that up close. And then we'll bring out a couple of our diamond bands and show you a last call. And then again, any requests you have, let's get those in, because it's now or never time on the request. You got to let us know what you'd like to see, and before we run out of time here, because then it's, yep, that's going to be it. So want to make sure you get a chance. We don't see you till Wednesday. Remember, I know I get a lot of messages around 5 o'clock on Monday and Tuesday. And y'all are panicked. Where are you? So again, Monday, Tuesday, no show. We're here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, Saturday, and Sunday day. So I know, weird, not 24 hours, but 3 hours each time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday start at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Our Saturday and Sunday mornings, they start at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, let's get started with the next Imperial. This one's the other bridge, has even more diamond weight, or does it? Yes, almost the same actually, but we mix up yellow and white diamonds together. This has more of the true golden, but not completely golden. It's got a little pink to it as well, not as much as the last. Maybe that's your preference. Here's 1122353. That's got yellow and white gold together. So yellow diamonds set in the yellow gold underneath the bridge, and then you go white gold the rest of the way. So carat 32 with 34 points in the yellow and 67 in the white, and that is a one only, same price, $19.99. So they were all part of a wheel earlier. Those are the two we have remaining, so just wanted to give them another look before we go. We also had Sleeping Beauty earrings that were requested. They're still here. Also, the huge bicolor tourmaline is still here. Other than that, not a lot left from the entire show. But again, 20 minutes still to go, so love your requests if you've got them. Let us know what those might be. We'll help you out as best we can. You know what also stuck around? I know you guys are very polite, the politest, sweetest shoppers, but I got to tell you, you left this behind because I know there was a gal who said, save that for me. And so, and we were talking about on the air because she needed a specific size and all of that. We turned you away to save it. Got to tell you, this is the one to get today because it is still available. And I know, and I hate that we turned you away because you may or may not be here today, but let's give it a look in case this might be the magical moment. It's 113-1333. This is the 1525 Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D that is in the just gigantic size. I mean, there's no question. This is only going to be suited for a select few who do really big jewelry. But beyond that, there's 210, so there's a lot of gold to support it, a lot of diamonds to embellish it, and a 1525 with ultimate reds all the way through. Out to the very edges, incredible diamonds. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at what's happening. This is, and if you think, well, that's great, but I'm never going to see that, that's exactly what you see. When you wear this on your hand and you look down, you're very rarely, as the wearer of a ring, looking straight on. We're looking as we're driving, as we're writing, as we're typing, as we're texting, as we're on the computer. You're looking at different angles. This is often the viewpoints you will see that show you the diamonds running through it, the red flashes being broken up by the brilliance of the diamonds. All of that is something that you're seeing all the time. It also happens to be our best price ever because not only did I bring it down from the 40 to the 30 to the 20, under $10,000, but at $99.99, that's not what you pay. You're paying $87.99 to get the 1525. And this is why today, with the likelihood of this sale ending in 19 minutes, I would take advantage of it right now. Especially when there have been so many people asking about it yesterday and we had to turn you away, and someone was on hold for releasing it today. So again, sale event is here, winding down. Want to make sure you get that $1,200 saved on your one ring. And here's what it looks like on the hand. Then we'll recap our diamond bands for you. Last call on the 3 carat and a half. Last call on the 2 carat, 3 stone. That's what we have on the 1525. And if there was ever a better view to give you more of a For instance, on what it's going to look like in person when you open up that box and you put it on your hand, it's this view. That stone just got more saturated, not because I pulled out another stone, there is only one, but you see there slightly lower light, shadowed a bit. That's where you get those incredible reds, and that's what you're going to see. I'm still standing in a TV studio and there's no brighter way to stand. So again, what you see is still not the best. Here, when you get it at home, it will be far beyond what you're even seeing right now on the air. All right, so we're going to move on. Any requests, questions? All right, we're good. Sounds like we have no requests. Please, I know it's still, I know better. If we still have 18 minutes, you guys like to call with 18 seconds left. I can't do requests in 18 seconds. So this is why I know for a lot of you, you're going, oh, there's plenty of time. I'll call in a few minutes. 17 and a half minutes left to go in likely the sale event. So just want to make sure you know that. But 12% off. Whatever's in the inventory. We've got a last look at our diamond bands. We got the 3.5 carat and the 2 carat. The 2 carat's the 3 stone, the 3.5's the 5 stone. We're going to show those again because those are also requested quite a bit. The tanzanite's $15.25. If you'd like to get that, go ahead. Take advantage of the $15.25. It's $1,200 off. That's the biggest savings we've seen all day. So one of the biggest savings of the entire event. So I'd really recommend that one. If you're thinking about it, go ahead. Couldn't recommend that any more highly than I have. Also, our 3.5 carat diamond band is here. This is the 3.5 carat. 70 points each, 5 stones over, side to side, 1129558, rose, white, or yellow. It is the 3.5 carat, 70 point individual. So major side to side diamond presence here. The white diamonds are spectacular. They're huge, almost 3/4 of a carat each. And don't forget, we still have the yellow diamond cross that I'm wearing. So for those of you going, well, what's that she's wearing? We presented that earlier. That's $305 in diamonds for $29.99. So you can go ahead and still get the yellow diamond cross, the yellow diamond flash cell earrings that we had, or you can get, if you're more of a white diamond collector, because, well, they are classic, and we do them better than anybody, you've got a chance to pick this up as well and get it for this incredible value. It's under $5,000. It is $47.77, which really you have to take that with the proverbial grain of salt because you don't pay anywhere near that. It's actually what you're paying is $4,203. So completely different value from what you pay for what you're seeing on the air. So that's incredibly important to remember. And you've got the $47.77, but again, last call on that one as well. So not a time to wait. Go ahead and call me now if you'd like to get that one. We can recap anything, including the yellow diamond cross, if you'd like to see that, or anything else. I'm going to try this on. Remember, we do have the white, the yellow, and the rose here available for you. Now, sizing, I don't know. Depends on the size that you need. We may have to restructure the gold for you, but let me just show you in the yellow gold. On the hand here, I've got the yellow gold, which is a pinky size, and we've got the white gold here, which I'll show on the ring finger so you can see them together. There's the yellow gold, and this is really where I do recommending it is I recommend wearing it here, here, or here because the stones are so large. But again, I think that's a really cool pinky ring. If you're into a bigger size of band ring for a pinky, I think that could work as well. So, but look at the difference or the lack of. When you talk about white diamonds, either set in the yellow or the white, they look fabulous. I even have the rose gold here, which I do show you as a thumb ring just in case. You're considering that as well. Why not? There's the rose gold that you have an option to get, and then there's the white gold and the yellow gold. So all 3 gold colors are here at the moment. $4,203 is the price tag instead of this one, and you're getting 3.5 carats of mega diamonds. The rose, the white, the yellow. Take advantage, $4,203. And when you think about, for those of you that say, well, that's a significant purchase, completely agree. But for a ring that you're going to wear every day and get more compliments on than probably anything else, and could be that wedding set, stackable. We had a lot of people actually call us today asking to see it again. Why? Because they wanted to get another. They got one before, they wanted to get another one because they're either getting another gold color or stacking together. So that's an option you have. And again, with prices always elevating, now's the time to get it. So it's just kind of the situation with how the cost of the metal goes and the cost of the diamonds go. There's not a whole lot of leeway, and diamonds don't have big margins either. It's like I have friends who sell artwork and it's posters that are printed on a machine. Well, they have costs of about 15 cents. They'll sell them for $10,000, and that's a great business if you can do it. But again, with jewelry, diamonds, and gold, there aren't these huge margins built in. As a matter of fact, it's notorious for having some of the smallest margins out there. Yes? Bicolor gone from earlier, yes. Ah, yes, you can get that. All right. So that designer platinum piece that we started the show with is now gone. The bicolor is now gone. Congratulations. Also at a $9.99 Savorite pendant. I'll show that to you as well because that was a wonderful one. It was early in the show. So again, maybe you were out still brunching or sleeping in from a Saturday night. Take a look at that. That's our 113-1737. That is $9.99. So that'll be $8.79 at checkout. Just a recap there on our oval Savorite in platinum. Diamond weight was 24 points. So, Victor, I assume we're caught up with requests. We're not working on anything. Good. All right. Well, I hope we've shown you everything you've wanted to see in the sale. I hope you've enjoyed the 12% off. I know that we'll see you Wednesday night with a lot of brand new. So, tune in, please. We'd love to have you. So, tune in for that. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, 5 to 8. All 5 to 8. I'm talking about Pacific time. That's where we're at. We're out here in Los Angeles. And again, that'll start at 7 p.m. Central and 8 p.m. Eastern. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, set yourself a little reminder. Do whatever you got to do. Remind yourself you don't want to miss a Wednesday. We kick off the week in very grand fashion here. It's never a show you want to miss. And then also, if you want the 3-stone ring, here it is. And again, most everything gone from the show except the tanzanite, the 2 imperials I've recapped. Here's the 3-stone style if you want to go 3 stones together, 2 carats total weight, a little more affordable. You can do the white or the yellow here, and that's going to be the 3-stone ring. It's only $35.99, which of course is going to be a better price tag. $31.67 at checkout for you there. So give us a call. We'll help you out. And yes, 5-stone rings are still going out. You got it. Yellow gold over there in the 5-stone, 3.5 carat style. Great pickup there. And then here we are with just about 11 minutes left to go. This one's $35.99, comes down to way less. It's $31.67, by the way. It's about $31.50 or so to get that 3-stone ring where there's a 90-point center, 55 points on the side. Here's your closer look at it. I'll try it on as well. And we can see that one out the door. 2 imperials left. It happens to be both of the bridge mountings. So they're here as well. And what you see is what you get. So that's important to remember also. Okay? Let's try on the 3-stone ring. I'm going to try on the yellow first. Here it is. It's because the sizes are so big. It really still goes side to side for the most part. I mean, it really does. That's how big these stones are. And as I was saying earlier, I don't think there looks like, you know, a lot of times a 3-stone ring, it's one bigger stone and then they get real small on the sides. These look pretty equal when you see it visually. I don't think there's a huge visual difference between the center and the sides. So it really gives you more like a 3-carat total weight look, as if you're getting 1 carats across the way. That's the yellow, here's the white. You can see there's really not a lot of visual difference depending on the gold color you're taking. So I always recommend on the bigger white diamond pieces especially, I always say if you're not sure where to go, maybe stick with the white gold, but obviously for our yellow gold devotees out there, you got the yellow gold as an option here as well. And $31.67 it was, right? $31.67 and change. To get the 3-stone 2 carat. 2 carats is a lot of gem weight already, but just among the 3 stones is really impressive. So here's our last look at that one. White gold first, and then we'll bring out the yellow gold for you. So you can see that one as well. Look at that. Wow. Great looking rings. Classic as well. You'll wear it all the time. If not every day, you'll wear it more often than you won't, I would think. It's a really stunning and spectacular look, and of course a classic, and very meaningful as well. The 3-stone styles tend to be extremely meaningful. So excited to have that for you. Okay, we have every line locked up. I'm listening for a request to see if there are any of those. And that is so it. If you want any of our diamond rings, here we go. This is last call, 5-stone style, 3-stone style, or, well, we had the 4-stone yesterday. So look, we did the 3, 4, 5. If only I had the 4-stone style today. Again, I can tell you all about it. It was 2 carats total weight like this one, but among 4 stones. So they were ½ carats each, and they were all equal in size, and that was $19.99. So just a reminder, if you want the most affordable, larger diamond band we have, you need the 4-stone style with the 2 carats that we did have yesterday. That's $19.99. Oh, turquoise earrings. You want to see them again, Allison? I still have them here. They are still here. Yes, indeed, they are. So we will show that again if you need to see them. They were by request for Sandra earlier, but they're still available. Here are the turquoise earrings, bigger studs. I mean, you see, they're just gigantic. They really look great, don't they? So that's still hanging out. If you'd like to go ahead and do that. Last chance, last call. Here we go. $31.67. And then the 5-stone. Sure, 5-stone. You can still get it. Here's the 5-stone in comparison. I like to show them together. Here's the 5-stone with the 3-stone. There you go. And we are very busy right now. And of course, here we are. Lots of requests coming in with 7 minutes left to go. And they will probably continue. Now, I do want to show you the big tanzanite. That's got to go. Did you take the turquoise earrings? Okay, turquoise earrings are still here. Here comes another request. So, Susan. Hi, Susan. Thank you so much. We'll get you your request. It's for that gorgeous green Paraiba. So, let's show you green blues instead of blue greens. It's green blues this time around. Here you go, Susan. This is a really clean, really bright. This was actually sold, but then it got switched out. So very in demand. It's not here because it's not popular or not a great value. It is all of that. But it's 1130,981. And so excited to see a 3-carat 53 like this is. You've got the 353 private collection. You better believe it. How do you see something like that and not put it in a private collection? This time you get to wear your private collection stone and maybe make it not so private. Let the world see your Paraiba. 20 points in the 2 bigger side diamonds there as well. And that is, well, it's a $29.99 discount plus $26.39 at checkout instead. So you get that better value. I'm going to try it on next. Yep, $26.39 and change. Stays in the platinum. Yes, of course. Here's the back. So you can see how that's finished. It's a 3-stone style, but still going to have that platinum all the way through the inside. Can you get over that? A 353 for $26.39. I can't get over it. I've been selling a lot of Paraibas for a lot of years. Probably sold more Paraibas than anybody. I can't imagine a human being selling more Paraibas. And yet, the way this is done with the clarity, look at the clarity. Through the back, you can see it really well. From the front, you can see it well too. But that's $26.39 for a 3.5 carat plus plus with copper content, with that neon glow. $26.39. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And perfect way to showcase it with a 3-stone style. It's amazing. And I love the request. Thank you for that. Uh-oh, we got more requests coming in. Current ring size. Let me get that real quick. Feels like a 7. Let's see what it actually is. It's a 7. And here we go up close with it again. Pretty sizable though. That's a pretty straight up size there. Okay. Yes, let's move on. All right. Thank you guys for being with us for these last few minutes. Still working on some requests. Am I right? Got a couple that we're working on bringing out before we go. Oh, I got to show you the aqua. The tourmaline necklace is still here with all the beads. The aqua is still here as well. Got to show you the aqua heart shape. There were 2 imperials. Victor's verifying on this one. We'll see if that's gone. May not be. Let's check it out here. We'll let you know. So anybody could just dial in and grab that if you'd like to. Here is that heart-shaped aquamarine. So good. You know it's mirror finished when you immediately saw the ring on the sides. That's the reflection. This is 113-1588. And it also is halo and diamonds. Diamonds down the sides burnished in. And very excited to have this for you at $17.77. And any gold you'd like to do, any gold you'd like, heart shape that just is divine, the burst of blue colors, the baby blues, the sky blues. It's like looking at the best blue diamonds in the world. Just incredible, isn't it? $17.77 on that one. Paraiba still here, the 353 for under, well, $26.39 is the price tag. And then last chance, last call, Saturday, Sunday. I got all Saturday and Sunday's merchandise here. So especially for the last few hours of jewelry, the 3 hours today and the 3 hours yesterday, if there's anything you want to see, I can pop it right up on the air for you, even in these last 3 final minutes. But also, just so you know, the $17.77 price tag is not what you pay. You're going to pay $15.63 instead. So much better value. Let me show it to you on the hand again. Uh-oh, there's our countdown clock. So 3 minutes left to go in our entire week. Remember, we're not here Monday. We're not here Tuesday. We see you on Wednesday in the evening hours. I hope you'll join me at 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Uh-oh, you have a request too there, Jason? Yikes. All right, well, with 2 minutes left, I would ask that you go online if you need to see anything, because at this point, you know, the TV will cut us off here. No extra time because they got to show you some infomercial from about 30 years ago, probably. But they do. They look older than me. But I will tell you, we do have online feeds that can go on for a bit. So if you made a request here and you're watching online, we can keep the show going for you. That would be YouTube, Facebook, or the website. Okay, those are the ways to watch online. 2 minutes left. All right, let's show you one more thing before we go. Victor, did you take the Paraíba? Paraíba's still here? Paraíba's still here, I think. The 3.5 carat for $26.39. Wow. And then, oh, let's end with the tanzanite. The $15.25, if you're at all, let me see, I cannot stop staring at this tanzanite. It has got me a little bit mesmerized. And what's more mesmerizing than the stone itself is the fact it's still here with $1,200 additional off today. The 15.25 carat with the 210 in diamonds. So much gold, you have to feel it to believe it. And that is here for $99.99. That is item number 113-1333. And again, last call on the show. Now, this isn't the entirety of what's left. There may be a piece in diamond still here or a piece from earlier still here. So here's my best recommendation. Call now while you still see the phone number up there. And we're here for about 2 minutes after we go off the air. So we'll be able to answer those questions. Don't make any assumptions that it's gone. Who knows? Your dream piece might still be here. So that's why you ask. And then we've got a quick request here coming out to play. So we'll do that as well in our last couple of seconds. We only have seconds. So who? Ann. All right, Ann, let's take a look at this one. Okay, I'm going to try to get this in. Ann, you may have to go online if you need a little extra time. Here's the tanzanite pendant. I'll come in closer. It's 113-1450. It's our 485. Fancy cut, yellow diamond. We're doing that for $26.99 plus the discount. So, and it's got a fingerprint. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and wipe that down for you. We've got a few seconds left. It's about 30 seconds left to go. So there it is, $26.99. And if you'd like to get it, your price is better. Don't forget Wednesday night. I'm back with you with a lot of brand new. Tune in, discover what's new with us. That'll be $23.75 at checkout. Thanks again for joining me today. We appreciate you watching and shopping. If you have any questions, now is the time to call. We'll be here for a couple minutes. We'll answer all those questions you might have. Place those orders, get you 12% off. Thanks again for being with me today. Appreciate that. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great couple of days till we meet again Wednesday night at 5. I'll see you then, everybody.